Right, so welcome back to the Crown of the Oathkeeper. This is our 14th session playing it together. And oh my goodness, we had some complications last time. As we all know, the King Waldron Azanar, was slain, seemingly by his assumed dead wife. But she came in a demonic form in the form of a Raven Knight and slayed him and outright killed him before vanishing in a puff of smoke. Pandemonium erupted, not the least of which was worried about the next ruler of the kingdom, Princess Athena, who Adai has lost an ear from her, having bit his ear off. And I think who got ripped in the face? Was it Incration?
Yeah.
She bit you on both sides of the face, so you'll be carrying that scar for a while. And then, when it comes to the burial of the king, his son, who was lost in a rescue attempt to save the current queen, Queen Laurencia, he was lost in that and buried in the royal mausoleum as royals do. And when the king's body was coming, it calls him a kinslayer, a traitor, you will pay for this. And his signature weapon, which was a glaive, came to life and started attacking. And you threw spells at this ghostly glaive, you tried to hit it, and no damage was done whatsoever. Until you finally realize that, hey, maybe if we start attaching the rock glaive itself as part of his statue. And that eventually worked, and the glaive eventually fell, not before many nobles' lives were lost. Not the least of which was the queen, the queen to be, telling his soldiers to slaughter them so they get out of her way. But then Incration thought, maybe I should take out the queen. And to be fair, he did take out the queen. But then, like wee willy wobbly, if you know what those are, she just kept on springing back. So now we have Incration on the run. So let's take you back to Odenbeer. We'll get to what the rest of you do inside of the mausoleum. But we're going to start with Incration making a run for it. So I'm going to do this very much theatre of the mind. So you take off out of the royal mausoleum. You're about where this indicator is, and you are running. What do you do, Incration?
Through my mind, all I'm hearing is "Renegade" by Styx. The jig is up. They finally found me. Yeah, I'm taking alleyways. I'm darting and dodging around, trying to meet.
Alleyways here. This area is dominated by the Royal Palace, the King's Bridge, and the Queen's Bridge. I mean, there are alleyways across the city, but not here.
Is there trees or anything?
Is a tree.
Can I climb the tree to jump the gate and then be into the more city area, not the royal area, and then take some back ways and alleyways and sideways and maybe in the sewer to Lord Simonder's house?
You mean you want to cross over the bridges and then head over to this area?
Yeah, I was wondering if I can climb the tree to jump the big palace wall, if it's high enough for that.
You can, once you leave the mausoleum, which is in the bottom of the royal palace, you're pretty much on the streets. Whoops. That's the wrong way. Pretty much on the streets right here, out in the open. So.
Okay.
I'm very much.
That changes it. So then I will, I'll just start running because the outside world doesn't know what I did yet. I'll start running and I'll just say, the Prince's glaive, the ghastly glaive, it's alive. Run for your lives, it's coming. And I'm just gonna take off and try to just exit, cross one of the bridges.
Okay, now I heard you saying anything for Lord Monder's estate. which I think
Yeah.
is sitting under there, somewhere around here.
89.
89, no, it's to the south. Okay. So, I'm assuming you're therefore heading for the Queen's Bridge, number 70? Okay, so the guards are not nearly as fast as you, but they start running after you and says... And they see you taking off down the street. As I said, there's very little cover here. It's very much open plan. And they say, "That's him! Get him! After him! Let the townspeople know. Set a citywide call. We've had an assassination attempt on the Queen." And... do they know your name? They do know your name because you've been associated with Lord Signmonder, and he saw no reason to keep your name a secret. His name is Incration! And they give you a quick description of Incration as they start running after you. I'm going to say one of them, or two of them, we'll say, get shots off on you with their longbows. It's going to be a disadvantage for various reasons. Where is it? Okay, so two longbow shots come firing at you. The first one is a natural 1. That's a good start. And the second one is a 16. I think the 16 just hits, doesn't it?
Yep, meets it.
Only 3 points of piercing damage. Could have been worse. But one of the arrows as it flies past you, slots into your shoulder. And you continue running for the Queen's Bridge?
Yes.
Why do I keep doing the wrong one there? Okay, make me a perception check if you'd be so kind.
Can I guide myself on this?
If you want to stop running, you can.
Nope, not going to stop running.
Okay, make a perception check. Okay, that's good enough. So you run down to the Queen's Bridge. And maybe I could have made this a history or an intelligence check as well. But you know that the King's Bridge and the Queen's Bridge are both heavily guarded areas of the city. I mean, this is how the royal family keeps safe. Do you remember when we looked at it before? It says wide enough for one carriage and no more. So carriages can squeeze through, but that's about it. And you know there are several guards at either one. And with all the shouting and commotion, you hear guards getting ready on the Queen's Bridge. What do you do?
I take after Jack Sparrow and I dive in the river.
Okay, so... And which way are you heading? For the south bank?
Yeah, toward 55.
It's 55. Okay. So you dive into the river. The guards who are on high alert now, that news spreads quickly that was an assassination attempt on the Queen. 10 guards get their longbows and take a shot at you as you're both in the water and diving in the water. Once again, these are going to be disadvantage. And... Alright. So just arrow after arrow comes flying after you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, and your AC's 16.
16.
So that's miss. Double natural 20 hit. Miss. Oh, so, the arrows mostly bounce off the water. But I did manage to roll a double natural 20. And another at 2
Can
arrows.
I uncanny dodge that natural 20 with my reaction?
I don't see why not. Yeah, so 12 points of piercing damage. Reduced to 6. Mm-hmm. Okay. So you swim down the river. Some more arrows come, but they're just bouncing off the water. Are you under the water or swimming on the water?
Oh no, I know projectiles, so we're swimming under the water, hoping the water slows them down.
Let's have a look. Scale doesn't seem right. Actually, let's make sure if it is right. Yeah. Just doing the same thing on the scale down here. So it's times about 40. Okay, so you're swimming. Um, what's your con? You're a +2 con. So 2 minutes. So you can get there. You hear guards, which are represented by this token. Oops. You see guards scurrying along the bank after you. And 2 of them get shots off at you. That's a miss. And that's a miss. So the water underneath is helping you. Some of the arrows look as if they're going to hit you, but they just splash on the water. But the guards are chasing you along the bank, taking pot shots at you. What do you do?
When I get past the castle wall, I'm gonna pop out on this bank and just immediately start ducking through all these alleyways here,
It's not a bank.
zigzagging.
It's a fairly steep incline. I mean, keep in mind there's a bridge over here that takes you over the water. And you can try to get up here if you want. The guards can run faster than you can swim, though.
Oh, I thought this wall would block the guards and they wouldn't.
Oh, oh, you're right. That is a wall. Yeah. No, you're right. Okay, so that gives you a little bit of extra time. The guards swing around, they take shots at you, and they have to go around to the other side. You're right. But they're on their way, and once again, they're like twice as fast as you. So they're going to catch up soon. What do you do?
Then
They
you
climb
know
up the
what?
riverbank?
No, I am going to keep swimming until all the way down to 53, actually. If I have to come up to it for a gulp of air, I'll do that and then go back down into water.
52 is actually a temple of light and darkness right there at the harbour. So you're going for there. To say that by this time the guards have swung round and are catching up to you. 2 more will take pot shots at you for an 8 and a 12. Once again, the water is protecting you, but they've closed in. What do you do?
And then, is it easy enough to pop out at the bank over here on the south? Past the wall?
Around this way you could.
Okay,
Not
we'll do
directly.
that.
Okay, the guards are screaming out orders, and if you remember, there's a town of the minaret speaker who we think we came across in the first session, giving instructions about the upcoming King's Games, and Addy heard the minaret giving town announcements during that undead vision that he had. The call has gone up. There's a 5,000 gold piece reward for the capture of Incration, dead or alive. Incration. I'll say 2 more shots come.
Don't you even think about it, Vander.
And a 14.
Miss, 16.
Yep. So for now, you're on the riverbank. What do you do?
Use my super speed now and just all the way down south and dodging through the little town here as best I can.
Just a sec. Is it a good token? Oi! You're that Incration fella. I hear 5,000 pieces will go a long way to keeping me out of the gutters.
I am not the elf you're looking for.
Well, let's see. Just quickly setting up a token here. I didn't know what the hell you're going to do. Maybe you didn't either. But you pretty much match the description being over on the loudspeaker there. Elf, don't see a lot of elves around here. Messed up hairdo, that's you. And do you have cards out? Are your cards visible?
No, right now they're inside my my cloak, my leather like trench coat jacket. Because I like open it up to take a card out to throw it.
Sure. So, you're saying this is not the elf you're looking for? And
Yep, I am not the elf you're looking for.
Do the Jedi mind trick. Okay, make me a deception check.
Oof.
I'm going to have this thug roll just flat. So this needs to be a 1 to an 11 for it to succeed. Hey, we want to split the gold? Me and you will find this effing elf, right? You got elf ears, you can hear him. Let's go. Split the money, 50-50. What's that, sorry?
We have an accord.
Let's go. Where do you think this stinky elf is?
I heard he was swimming. Check the docks. I'll check over here throughout these houses.
And he dashes over and doesn't find Incration in the docks. Ooh, got a little lucky there, Incration. Okay, what do you do?
Dashing through the trees, continuing all the way down to the seabed. Getting in some of this foliage, so maybe I can start to sneak.
Okay, fortunately, the seabed and this area over here as well, the shanties, are not really patrolled by royal guards. So there's not a lot around. So you can hide in these trees if you like.
Oh, yes. Can I guide myself for this stuff?
Sure. Now do you have a moment to catch your breath?
Come on, dice, don't fuck me. Oh, come on, D4. Okay, 14.
Okay. We'll pause there for just a second, Incration, as we will go back to the Royal Palace. And to the dungeon. Okay, so the rest of you, once again, the map looks a little odd. Zoom out and zoom in. Just to fix it. Oh wait, no, this isn't. Oh
Yeah,
no,
yeah,
that's the wrong one. That's the wrong one. Sorry. This one. Okay, so as you stop to catch your breath, some of you coming dangerously close to death. What do you do? There's people dead around you. And Cration tried to kill the queen, who's still cursing and cussing. And Lord Signmonder immediately suggests very politely, but really not making it clear that they need to get the hell out of here. And so Signmonder, wherever he is, lost him. There he is.
On the top.
Yep.
Without making much fuss, I get with everyone out of this place, and I mean we should head to Lord Simon's house as soon as possible.
Okay, so you do make your way over to Lord Signmonder's estate. Lord Signmonder isn't there yet, but instructs you to wait for a little bit. He's got complicated stuff to deal with. But he sends word, and you're invited inside the estate into a waiting room, and his butlers and servants just provide you with any refreshments you need, and you have a moment to catch your breath. What do you do while waiting for Lord Simondur?
This has been crazy. You see what I meant? Death is coming.
Are you meaning literally or are you meaning figuratively? Because, well, Vander's not going to say that aloud. He's just going to point at Adai and send him the message. Because that, well, the queen, princess, she didn't seem too much like a living, breathing thing anymore.
Yeah. Seems there's some power on her that prevents her to die.
Kind of makes me curious, to be honest.
I'm telling you, we are going in an spiral downhill. This is what I don't understand is why those spirits are still alive or attacking the mortals. You know, I don't understand exactly what happened, but hopefully, Lord Monder can tell us a little bit more of what happened at the time when the prince was killed.
Do you think he will tell the truth, though? Or will he, well,
He seemed-
dull up everything he's saying?
Yeah, he seemed fed up with everything after what he has seen in that place. Hopefully, it's time for him to open fully of what he maybe once said and said that he will not reveal to others.
Perhaps. He didn't seem too, well, interested in our poking into the business earlier on, though. He seemed very defensive in some of the matters.
Well, remember he said he will tell us more after the funeral. Maybe he thought he can, things will stabilize somehow.
Well, I hope so. And
Do you think Incursion escape alive?
Where Cardman?
Yeah. Carman is in big trouble, Bon. In big trouble.
Help.
I think at this moment he knows where we are. We have to wait for him to come. If we search for him, it will be worse.
maybe we'll see. Maybe tomorrow if he hasn't contacted us yet, maybe I'll take a stroll through town tomorrow to see if I can make anything out of the situation. Regardless,
I think he can claim that he was dominated by the sword or something like that, but given the attitude of that thing, the princess, I doubt that even if he will have proof, something will exonerate him.
What a absolute fucking shit show! What the fuck? And Lord Simondur has made his appearance, and he throws down his maul in frustration. I don't know what the fucking hell's going on. Brothers, sisters, what the hell did you make of that?
Well, this is something similar to what happened on the competition the other day. Not sure what happened, but Lord Sign, for God's sake, I don't know what the hell happened when the prince was killed, but I have the sensation it has a lot to do with what is going on now.
I told you what happened in the Fae. Queen Laurencia was kidnapped at a party, myself included, the king, the prince, and some holy people. We went there, we rescued the princess, the queen, from Lord Dazmag, the ruler of the Fae realm. We came back, the prince, and the one particular holy man was taken by a swamp. They were drowned, they were killed, and quite frankly, we were lucky enough to get back the bodies.
Something else happened. You said there is a part of a story of the death of the prince that I don't think you are telling us. Something that you promised not to share. I remember I have an inside check that is successful.
You look like when he talked about how the prince and the holy man died, he did look uncomfortable. Look, there are secrets upon secrets upon secrets. I swore an oath to the king not to reveal anything more. So if you wanted, you can torture me, you can kill me, you can slaughter my entire family. I will not say a word. Do not ask me again. I've been sworn by King Wardrenon, and I shall not go back on my word.
Well, maybe you cannot share what happened, but maybe you can point us into the direction of finding out what the hell is going on.
What the fucking hell's going on? We got a insane child about to take the throne. And fuck it all. This is all my fault. I should have protected the king. It's my primary duty to protect the king. And I fucked that up, didn't I?
Oh. It's not like we expected the fucking devil come from the ashes and kill him. So, but
what the hell's going on?
Today, have you seen what happened with the queen? She was snapped down twice or 3 times and came like, I don't know, like a chacal or like injured dog fighting back.
Well, she kept on getting back up, didn't she? That is, I don't know. But look, we are seeing a concerning period of history unfolding before our eyes. I have wards around my estate for these type of reasons. My servants are trustworthy, so we can talk freely. But fuck the princess! Fuck the future king! What the hell do you think we can do about it? I don't think killing her is an option because she fucking keeps on bouncing back up again.
Yeah, she seems to have fortitudes.
This is all fitting. You know, Lord Sine had a theory, as I think I glimpsed the other day to you, that the Queen Mother is somehow related to the plot in the Fae. Do we know anything from her origin, from her past? Something that a thread that we can take to figure out where she's coming from?
I've mentioned this before, but King Waldron, and like every king before him, was married to Queen Elisa, and they have their son Prince Krasner. But the king, like every other king around, you know, he has concubines, he visits. I'm sure there's more than one bastards out there. And at the time, then just Laurentia was just a maiden, just a servant in the royal palace. And once the queen died, it seemed as if the king only had eyes for Laurentia. His womanizing ways stopped.
I remember the story, but what about her before that?
I don't know.
Where she's from? I don't buy this thing that she was captured in the Fae. I think she had something to do. And now seeing her daughter having these powers, what if she's part of the Fae plan?
Maybe. All I know is we did rescue her.
Is there a way to go there? To the Fae realm?
All I remember about getting to the Fae, and when you visit such a place, things get a bit fuzzy. I remember a tree with many eyes, but that's about it. Somewhere out in Glarion itself. That's the problem. I don't know.
If I don't recall incorrectly, haven't we already met a creature from the Fae realm? Do you guys remember when we met this? Was it a hag under the moon, trying to abduct a child?
Sure.
There might be maybe somewhere to transport yourself inside of this city. Between the realms.
That's the most sensible idea I've ever heard. I do not know about this green hag woman, but if she's kidnapping children, maybe she's behind it. Maybe it's not the queen.
Well, queen or not, there is something off. And what I don't understand also is not only the princess, but how or why the spirits are coming after them. Well, why maybe they kill them, but how?
Prince Krasno, dead. Apparently his glaive forgot to get the memo. Queen Alicia, dead. Apparently she didn't get the memo either. Oh, it's all so fucked up. But now we had an agreement to attend the coronation, which is happening pretty much first thing tomorrow morning. I'm going to need you guys to be my eyes and ears there. But this is part of our deal for the 500 gold pieces I gave you. And he hands you out all handwritten invitations for all of you. And he gives an extra one to Kazri and says, just in case that idiot Incration turns up, give this one to him. Can you do that for me, sister?
Yeah, I can do that.
Can you do
I actually
anything
meant
about it?
to.
Sorry. Oh,
I was
go
just
ahead.
going to say, I actually meant to ask you, Lord Monder, what do you think about, are you, well, negative to an ration? Or do you understand his choices, if I were to say, put it that way?
That's a good question. Something wicked is brewing in this kingdom. There is talk of the knights at the moment. Does sacred oath mean we are loyal to the crown, to the king or the queen, or to the landslide itself, Anglarion itself, to the realm? So realm, crown, or ruler? That is a debate that maybe legal scholars. I myself are loyal to the kingdom. I have bled for this kingdom. I have fought for this kingdom. My loyalties are not to the queen. Well, the first thing I want to do when I see Incration is punch him in the face for such a foolish act. The whole city is on a high alert. He might have signed his own fucking death warrant.
It's a valid emotion.
But I don't respect his decision, but I understand where he does it. I think a quick punch to the face and then we'll call it even. But every crown's guard, every cutthroat, every vagabond is out there searching for him now. If I had to guess, my guess is he's already dead.
Maybe. I understood the situation at a desperate attempt to make something better. It was dire back there. But how it was supposed to make things better, I guess we'll find out when we meet him. If we meet him.
Yes. All right. Make yourself at home here. He wants to punch you. Yep. Fair. All right, I've got a fucking million things on my mind. Now, slight complications. I don't know what's going to happen at the coronation tomorrow. Things might go good, things might go bad. Well, degrees of badness. Athena, insolent, malicious, sadistic child that she is going to be queen. That's the best possible outcome at this point. I hate to think what the worst possible outcome is, but I'm going to need you guys at the coronation. See you there. Ceremony starts at about 9 o'clock in the morning. I got business to attend to. Any other questions otherwise? I got shit to do.
I just want to voice my opinion, though. We've so far been to 2 ceremonies, both which has had its fair amount of shit happening. I have a tingle of a feeling that this ceremony isn't going to be anything less exciting.
They say bad things happen in 3. with the assassination of the king. Fucking Prince Kleisner's glaive. Maybe you're right. Not
Well,
hopeful.
one more to go, and the fort should be calm.
Yeah, I'm sure things will be peachy after that. And he leaves. Okay. So, you guys in Lord Wanderer's mansion, what do you want to do?
What time of day is it currently?
I'll say about 2 o'clock, 2 p.m., something like that.
I don't know about you guys, but I'm a little bit tired after all this fighting with mineral swords. But I'm also a little bit worried about Generation. I would not linger too long before trying to look for clues. They say that the fresher the clues are, the easier they are to spot. So if you are to linger too long, it might be hard to find out what happened with the guy.
I mean, yeah, we should definitely try to find him, though I do think bringing him to the coronation is a bad idea.
Well, depends on how stealthy he can be, right?
I feel like with the entire city looking for him, it might not be a matter of stealth.
Well,
I think it's his decision whether he wants to come or not. But at least you're right. I think finding him could be an option. I think I can help. There are not so many places he will try. And I'm gonna undergo meditation, and I'm gonna enter the mind of my what's it called a familiar to basically move around the city and try to find him, searching on places that we usually use. I know he usually will try to hide, so I already seen him in action. I will try to find, for example, we go to Kesley's house. I will check around also whether he's hiding on the trees or things like that.
Okay. So the places that you're familiar with, like the Gorso Manor, Lucky Leap Tavern, I guess.
Exactly. And also possibly, because I don't know whether he's injured, I would probably also check the shop that sells healing potions, and also the temple with the healers.
Love life. Okay, so you see now that you're familiar looking around. Are the rest of you scouring the city for Incration as well?
yeah, I think. What do you think, Bowen? What would you like to do? Would you like to find your card friends, or would you like to do something else?
Find friend. Help.
Find friends. Help. Okay then. The Bowen has spoken.
Well, does
Let's go
Bone
out.
have any idea of where to start?
No.
Yeah, me neither.
Well, maybe we should start back where we missed him, I guess, where we lost him. Maybe we were able to backtrack his steps from there. Or maybe
Maybe
not.
possible. We can always try. I don't really have a better idea myself. There's really no way to know where he would go in such a big city.
I have a feeling that going around and asking for help isn't going to solve our problems this time, especially with this bounty on his head.
Exactly.
If I didn't know Generation, I would be looking at him for a whole lot of other reasons.
So, I suppose I could pretend to be helping to try and find him and ask guards if they've seen him and act like I'm on the manhunt with them.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea, actually.
And you could come along as your other self.
Do you mean your better half?
Yeah.
Maybe your worst half.
Your worse
True.
half?
Okay, so
I guess that's fair.
Tesri, you're gonna talk to some royal guards and see see what the news is about Incration?
Yeah, see if maybe anyone else has either found him, maybe gotten into like a chase, and try to follow it.
Miss Gorso, we did see Incration. He leapt into the river. We almost got him with various arrows, but he managed to escape. And the last we saw him was somewhere near the Lucky Mermaid Inn. Cheeky Mermaid Inn 53, and there we've lost the trail. But we have guards scouring that area even now. You know, I know you have connections with him. I know you've hung out with him, but he literally tried to kill the queen.
Yes, and he must answer for his crimes.
You're not
Justice must be served.
Indeed. Quite frankly, the whole city is quite frankly looking for him. Don't know if you heard over the town speaker, but man, the queen is pissed if she's throwing around 5,000 gold pieces. Well, he's in for a world of hurt. But you keep Satanist. I mean, we know he's out to kill royalty. Maybe he's out to kill nobility. Maybe it's best if you retreat to your to the Gorso mansion.
I appreciate your concern. Thank you for the information.
Guards tend to be chauvinists, so there we go. Okay, let's swing our attention back to Incration as you're rolling terribly for stealth. And not a guard, but another man comes up and says, "Oi!" He looks up in the tree and he sees you and he says, "You're that people that the guards are looking for. Why don't you come on down before I and he brings out a sword, or I'll chop you down right here and now. I believe it was dead or alive, so I'm giving you the option. Come along alive, slit your throat." Greg's got his thinking face on.
Anybody else around, or just him?
Just him. And you see him
Oh,
looking
Fred.
around, and he's kind of almost whispering at you. And you guess he wants the 5,000 gold pieces all to himself.
So looking around, it's just him. Okay. Well, yet. Steady aim, throw a card.
Okay.
Rice. Okay. Oh, what? No. Roll. What are you doing?
Uh-oh. Panicking at the last
Oh.
moment.
No, I'm clicking on roll, and I'm clicking on the 8, and it just won't roll the 3d8. That's weird. Let me turn that off and try. Now let's try. Okay. And then an extra one because of elven accuracy, since that's not working right now. Okay, 25 to hit.
A 25 absolutely hits as you throw the card at him. So roll damage. It's not rolling
And
damage.
the damage won't roll? Yeah. Okay, well, we'll do this the harder way then. Sneak. 1, 2, 3. One of these plus 5 to this roll. Wow, 3 1s on my sneak attack. Plus 5 is 12.
Alright, 7 damage.
No, plus 5, 12.
Oh, 12 plus 5, so take off another 5. Yeah, and roll into initiative. I mean, you're fighting this guy. He rolled a 16. So you get the card off, and it thumps into him, and he what does he have at his disposal? He has, come on, roll 20. Yeah, definitely new dice. He gets a heavy crossbow out from his side as you throw him. As you hit him, he's all right, fucking go. And he fires his crossbow up at you. And he rolls a 14, so just bump in a tree next to you. And Christian, what do you do?
We're doing the same thing, I guess. Steady aim, stuff and things. And another one in case it's a 20. Oh, it is a 20. So that's a natural 20 because of elven accuracy.
Cool, yeah.
So 6d6, 2d4 plus 5 to this. 19 plus 5, 24 damage.
Like, you
Ow.
fucker, you're coming with me, as the card slices him across the neck, and he falls to the ground, blood pooling around him.
And then I am leaving the scene out into these trees. I'm getting to all the foliage I can.
Okay. Make another stealth
And I'm
check.
picking my card up. I'm picking my card out of his neck to leave no trace behind.
You dash over this sort of area.
Guidance
Sure.
or that's a 21 for stealth.
21. Okay. You do notice some royal guards scouring the area, searching the seabed. You hear them come across the dead body, and they don't make much comment of it. They seemingly don't care about the dead body. And Coronation, you catch your breath for a second or two. There's still guards looking around. You see people looking around, but they're not really coming out far on here. This is a bit of no man's land. What do? You seem safe for now.
I'm gonna find the most obscured area with the most trees or bushes, and I'm just going to make a bed for the night.
Ainsley, that is indeed a good nickname. All right. Right, you don't get a short rest yet, if that's what you're aiming for. And we'll turn...
No, I'm just aiming just to chill for now, catch my breath.
Owen, Adai, Kezri, Vander, what do you do?
Well, our current hint is that he should be somewhere around the Cheeky Mermaid Inn. So
Yeah,
I guess
I know
that's
we can
our
strike
clue.
Yeah, head over there. Sure.
Look around, ask around. Maybe there is some new information.
I feel like we know him well enough to check for trails like in bushes and whatnot.
Sure. Why don't you all make a perception check? This is a group perception roll.
I'm with my bird, so I will not roll because I cannot join.
Oh, okay. You're
Investigation or perception?
Perception. And nice
Bone
one,
doesn't
Christian.
include anything.
Okay, so yeah, you go around. This is very much a fisherman type area. You see a lot of them are out looking for Coronation, looking through bushes and stuff. You come across a dead body that no one seems to pay much attention to. Yeah, if you're interested in looking closer at the... no. You notice the telltale signs of Coronatian's weapons. The way the things have hit. And you know that this is Coronatian's work.
Well, I definitely think we're headed in the right direction. This is definitely his handiwork.
Look.
Yeah, this kill doesn't seem to be clean though. Such slobby work, if I would say so myself.
Maybe he was just in a hurry. I mean, he is on the run after all.
Sounds like excuses to me.
Come to the edge of town, look around, you don't see him, start heading back.
Well,
I don't see Incration. Incration, you see them though.
Do I, is there any, is it just them on the road?
Yeah, everybody's kind of have a looked around here and they can't find you, so they're looking around houses every here. So, I mean, they've come pretty
How far
much.
away are they?
50 feet.
50 feet. You know what? We'll see if this gets their attention. I can only throw it 30, but I'm gonna throw a card into a tree 30 feet away that'll stick right in to see if they'll see the gleam of the card.
Okay, roll to hit. See
Okay.
how a
Net
good
Did
roll.
aim it then to make sure I hit it.
Sure.
I won't use Elven Accuracy because I'm pretty sure that hits the tree.
Oh my god.
Well, I said the depending on how you roll would make it how easy for it is for them to see. But with a natural 20, they definitely see the card, and you hear go signature steel card, and you see it thrown from a tree, and you look back, and Creation, you give him a wave.
Give him a wave.
Let's wave back.
I'll go get his card from the tree and then head towards him and give it.
I'm going to point at Generation and I'm gonna send a message and I'm gonna say, my friends, you've really done it and I respect you so much for it.
Of course you do.
I'm going to insight that because I don't know whether you mean that or you're being condescending because you want some money from my bounty.
Oh, no, he means it.
So,
Sure. May I try to deception that just to make it interesting?
Turns out it was deception. Okay, yeah, deception. You're under 16. Yeah. Yeah, seems genuine. Seems
all right,
genuine.
Hell yeah.
continuing. I'll give him a little
I'm just
bow.
I'm not gonna say if I mean it or not, like out of character, but I just wanted to roll perception to like give the benefit of the doubt.
Well, here's your card back.
I thank you for that. Seems I'm in some hot water per se, but don't understand why they're loyal to an undead princess.
They don't see it that way. Like, all these people know is being true to the crown. That's it.
Well, Vander, I think the only way I get back in the city there and not instantly skewered and or taken to the gallows is if you do that makeup thing that you do.
Oh, the makeup thing that I do. Yeah. I can do that.
No.
Tell me.
A pretty little girl. We can name him Tulip.
Oh, I like the sound of that. What do you think, Enrico?
Keep the ruse up for now, I guess. Whatever you got to do.
Would you give me artistic freedom to do whatever I please?
I don't like the sound of
Because
that.
I will take it. I can dress you up as a big card. That's not gonna put a target on your head.
Maybe some other time I'll give you the freedom, but let's take this serious right now. I don't want to get skewered as soon as I go in the city.
Yeah, I get you. I wouldn't want that either.
Bone, I'm gonna hand Bone a card. If anybody asks Bone, say you found this in the forest, and maybe that'll send some guards out to the forest.
Okay, I guess I will use my disguise kit on you, Generation. I'll probably... You're a elf already, aren't you?
A wood elf, yes.
A wood elf. Perhaps I will make you look more like a half-elf instead. Keep your ears a little pointed as they are. But perhaps make your skin glow a little bit more. Dye your hair lighter. Something like that. just to make you a little bit more unrecognizable. You want me to roll deception for the disguise kit, Malcolm, like I've used to do before?
Yeah, deception or performance. Your choice.
Yeah, I'm much better. Ooh, that's not the best actually, or not the worst.
You
Yes.
can add your proficiency on that as well, I believe.
Oh my god. I think this roll is a little bit weird because I actually rolled a 3. But it
Seeing
turned.
19.
Oh, yeah, but that's because of my because I'm an eloquence bard currently.
Okay.
And I think the eloquence only works when I try to speak with people, right?
So you rolled a 3 then.
Yeah.
Plus 9 is 12. Plus your
Plus
proficiency.
my
which
is
like
3 more, so should be
15?
yeah, 15 then.
You think you did a fantastic job.
I always do.
I mean, as a player, you rolled a 15 for the disguise kit. That's kind of very much
Well, I
middle of
think
the
Tulip
road.
looks great.
But isn't your proficiency or expertise already added? +9.
Or it might be actually, yeah.
Yeah, if you are proficient with the key, you add your proficiency bonus.
Yeah, because I have expertise in deception currently.
Mm.
I don't think you add
So,
your. I think you need to be expert on the kit, but I think you can be. As far as I know, you use the not the expertise, but basically the proficiency bonus plus
Yeah.
the skill.
okay, so
I assume you're proficient. You have the disguise kit, and you're proficient in disguising the disguise kit. You have
yeah.
that. That's cool. I mean, this is what it says for disguise kit. Proficient at any ability checks. So I'm going to say you get the +3. So I'm going to leave it as a 15. I know you've got the expertise in it, and it's bumped up, but this is your jam. So I'm calling it a 15.
Okay, cool. Thank you. I need it.
Once again, still very much a middle of the ground roll.
Could be better.
Well, I suppose we should probably attempt to sneak Tulip back into town. Maybe rest at the manor. We are expected tomorrow.
We are. I feel like we also need something more of a more permanent solution to this, but maybe we can fix this down the road.
I feel like the only permanent solution is to either have Vincration completely leave this city forever. That's kind of the only one I can think of. Because I don't think the Queen's dying.
Well, we could kill her though.
I mean, prove that we can't.
Well, I'm sure we can. We just have to figure a way around. I mean, isn't that kind of our thing now? Whatever we don't like, we just kill.
Regicide? Regicide is our thing now?
Well, I wouldn't mind. I actually enjoy it.
That's not shocking. Baby steps. I would say one step at a time. We, at the very least, try to get back to the villa and rest while the rest of the city is at high alert. And attempt to go to the coronation. And I'll just kind of look at Incration and be like, and Tulip, it's really up to you on whether or not you join us. I feel like you probably shouldn't, but as Adam previously mentioned to us, it is your choice.
Yeah, I think I'll stay at Simon Dunder's estate if that's okay.
Vanner is currently disguised as Gareth, by the way.
Okay.
So if we were to meet any trouble, perhaps Cassidy and myself could try to persuade the guards with our influence. Hopefully it will work.
I feel like that would only work if his disguise works. Because if we're with Incration and try to talk that we are going to now be wanted for association with the would-be Queen Killer.
High risk, high rewards, or high risk,
There's
medium
a reward
rewards.
here. But I would suggest going to our own manor. We've already been to Lord Sidemonder's manor. He wants us at the coronation tomorrow. But again, having you lay low, you're more than welcome to stay at the manor.
Definitely stay at the manor.
The Corso
Ideal.
Manor.
Yep.
Okay, cool.
Yep.
All right, so you start making your way back. You see royal guards everywhere, searching for Incration, as this was his last known area. And some royal guards approach, I'll say Adai and Khazri, and they say, "Oh, mate. Adai, Mr. Karamosa." And
Ade is not here. Ade is in the unless they stop by the Lord Sign Manor. I'm
Not
not there
yet.
yet because I
Not
was
yet.
using my bird. Yeah.
Sure. Well, I guess it's Khazri then. Mr. and Mrs. Gorso. I think you need to retreat back to your manor. This is very dangerous. I recognize the rest of your companions. I've seen them before, but who is this person?
Oh, this is Tulip. We've just met them on the road. We're also helping them get to safety.
Make a deception check, Miss Khazri Gorso.
Well, shite.
Oh, maybe shite. Let's 2 to this. All right, be on your way. Just, I suggest getting. Would you like some royal guards to escort you back to Gorso Manor? I mean, with the amount of taxes you Gorsos pay, it's the least we can do. Would you like a royal guard back to the villa?
Sure. I'm sure that will get us back there much quicker.
It does. They march you through there, and you I guess Adai and you would both know that you do pay a ridiculous amount to the royal guards to keep you guys safe. And they take you up on that, and you head back to Gorso Manor. Seems for now, at least, you are safe from prying eyes. Oops. You guys out there. What do you do? Got a few hours left before sundown.
I'm gonna plop down.
Well, I don't know about you guys, but I'm certainly famished. Perhaps we could order some food to our lovely estate.
We could certainly try. I feel like
You can certainly
Don't take my daughter's line.
the city is in a bit of a uproar. I don't know that we'd be able to get any food right now, but we could always send for some. But I don't know that they'll have what you want to eat.
Well, might not be my favorite meal, but I'm sure it will fill my stomach regardless.
Incration murders you all.
Yep.
Trying to get his buttons to work.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, maybe we could see if we can get some rare steaks sent somewhere.
There are various people who would happily take your money. And for 5 gold pieces, which is pricey, you can get some food delivered. And unless you plan to head somewhere this evening, you get a long rest in.
I'll pay
I
the
will-
5 gold.
You'll
and
pay?
get-
I was
Yeah,
about
I'll
to
pay.
remove it myself.
I'll pay, and everybody gets steak cooked to their liking, even
Oh, yeah.
uncooked if that's what they prefer.
Some tartar, is that what it's called?
Yes.
Okay, so you all
Yeah.
settle down for the evening, get the good rest in. You're not bothered here. I mean, this is a noble manor, and you got a royal escort here. Well, a noble escort here. Your friend Incration is looking a lot healthier than he did a while ago, mending his wounds. And you wake up 7, 8 o'clock, knowing that the coronation is happening fairly soon.
Well, I will suggest that, well, not really suggest, but reiterate, it's probably better Tulip stays behind. That will update you as soon as we get back.
Hanging behind.
Tulip seems okay with that. That's great. It's going to be a nickname from now out, Doug. You realize that, right? Okay. So, you see various nobles gathering and entering into the royal palace for where the coronation will happen. You do see your relatives, Adai, your father and your 2 younger brothers. They're there in attendance, but they just give you the absolute cold shoulder as if you don't exist. Do you interact with them at all, Adai?
I always had a better relationship with my mother, so like more comprehensive. At least I will go to her and give
she's
her
not
a
there.
kiss.
She's not
okay.
there. It's just your father and your 2 brothers.
Okay, that would make actually a lot of sense. Yeah, so I would just say hi. Like I will have some etiquette even though they don't have any, and then say hi even though they don't respond.
Completely ignore you, and they make it obvious that they ignore you. Like they point to an interesting painting inside of the royal palace. Say, "Oh, look at that!" And they just turn their backs to you. Seems the father was right. You're dead to the family, Adai.
All good.
You also, there's lots of nobles. There's lots of priests as well from the various temples. Various priests from various temples. There's the Knights of the Order. There's Lord Sign Monder there. And you enter the throne room of the royal palace. This has got a 40-foot high ceiling, and all the walls are inlaid with enormous windows that allow plenty of light. Some of them are stained glass windows showing the various kings, various famous battles. But before you even get there, you approach the royal gate, and there's a bunch of Crown's Guard there, and asking for you to hand over all your weapons.
Okay.
Yeah, I have no problem with that. I'll hand over my short crossbow.
Everyone's gonna.
We enter, at least tell the others it would be good not to enter all together, especially considering how Incration, what is the situation with Incration. So we kind of scatter a little bit to go in, at least myself. And I handle my restaurant.
So any unless you tell me otherwise, I'll assume you have no weapons, like Bone, your maul is gone, and Adai, your sword.
Do they take my pouch for spells?
No, they're concerned about mundane weapons like swords, crossbows, longbows, daggers, things like that.
Wands?
What is your wand? It's a wand of magic missiles?
That's right.
We're gonna need to confiscate that too, sir.
Of course, as long as I get it back on my return.
Of course, of course. And just inside, there's like a little guardhouse where they're collecting the weapons, and they give you the classic like code thing. They give you a number, and they tie a number onto the weapons that you're given. And it all seems very organized and proper. And I imagine Adai and Khazri have visited the royal palace before, and they know this is kind of protocol. There's nothing really unusual happening here. You can't allow people wandering around with royalty around with weapons. It's just not the done thing.
I am a weapon.
Oh, there we go. Okay, so you make your way up through the courtyard of the palace, up onto the second level, which is where the throne room is. As I said, there's lots of people gathering there. There's nobles. You also recognize the Domarins. And if you remember, those who are the ones who threw that outrageous party and basically bullied Adai into going there. The matron of the family is there, along with her 3 overweight dullards for sons. And before long, you're gathered in this throne room. Up on the stage is Queen Laurencia, soon to be the Dowager Queen. Queen kind of in name only. And the true ruler, very shortly, is going to be Athena. And Queen Laurencia stands up, and you see Princess Athena there with a nasty little grin on her face. She's kind of leering, and a little bit of drool drips down her mouth, and she kind of wipes it off on her sleeve. She is just buzzing with excitement. She's not yelling at anybody, which is maybe the first time you've seen this. And Queen Laurencia raises her hand, and all those in attendance, including you, Lord Signmonder, various guards, she says, "Welcome to the start of a new era for the kingdom of Aglarion. We mourn the king as he has passed, but the king is dead. Long live the queen!" And all the nobles say, "Long live the queen!" Do you guys?
Khazri, yes, long live the.
Yeah.
Owen joins in as
I don't
best as he
mean
can. Oh, I assume so. And as the crowd settles down, you can get away with not saying it if you don't want to, because there's like an echo in this chamber. And she says, "As we enter this new age, I remind you that the royal family represents both stability and consistency within this great kingdom we call home. We're in a prosperous time, and may these prosperous times continue. Our royal families change from time to time, but the institution of royalty has a long-standing tradition in Aglarion. The king, or queen in this case, as she smiles at her daughter, rules over the realm, and his or her family has absolute power over the law and resources in the kingdom. What the king or queen says goes. They make the laws, as is their right. The king or queen gives land and titles only on rare occasions, and in turns demands eternal loyalties from their subjects. And as a reminder, no armed forces over 20 strong can exist in the kingdom of Aglarion without the approval of the queen. Even then, these armed units and their commanding nobles must accept the royal family as their superior commander. I am no longer the queen. I am the Queen Dowager." And she takes the crown, and she says, "Long live the queen!" And then she places the crown on Princess Athena no more, now Queen Athena. And as she places the headpiece, the headpiece slowly changes appearance. It starts growing bony, claw-like appendages, almost like thorns, and they sink slightly into Queen Athena's head, and little pools of blood starts going down. And suddenly, thunder booms out. thunder booms outside, and you look outside the royal palace, and the entire sky almost goes purple with rolling clouds around it, and thunder is shooting down. And you look outside, and you notice people kind of getting hit by this rain, and they don't like it at all. It's not some abnormal shower, and they're all just running around. Queen Athena stands to the middle of the stage, and you notice Queen Lyrencia wave her hand, and some shivering force field arrives around the stage where only her and Princess Athena goes. And Princess Athena says, Queen Athena says, yes, that's right. I'm the queen now. And what I say goes. My first royal order is about fucking ponytails. I hate ponytails. Ponytails are here for abandon the kingdom. And anybody having their fucking audacity to wear a ponytail will have their head chopped off. I fucking hate ponytails. I hate them. Carve them together with the head. I know all of you. I know all of you have been scheming against me, but I'm smart. I am one step ahead of you. The children of the Coven are my eyes. And you notice some of the people mulling around take off in their cloaks, revealing dark robes. The children are my Coven, are my eyes and my ears. They will tell me if you misbehave. They have already told me nasty tales about many of you. And everybody's kind of in shock, and that some nervous laughter comes around. And she says, as is my right, I demand loyalty from the guards. Voice your loyalty to me now. My hounds, and I shall reward you with power beyond your imagination. Otherwise perish in the flames of hell. And about 3/4, in fact, of the royal guard take the knee and swore loyalty to Queen Athena. And as they do, their body changes and transforms. I'll see if I have some art for this. They turn. Their bodies start creaking and changing shape. Actually, do I have art? That's good enough. I'll just put it in Discord. That's an orc. Copy image. Their bones start creaking, their bodies twist into unnatural forms, and their head appears to be a dog-like features, and you see fire rolling around their mouth. And Queen Athena says, all right, kill the unbelievers. I'm going to place you over here.
This sounds horrible.
Love it.
Elvin.
Draw down here, except for Coronation,
Coronation.
who is not there.
Yeah.
He's
And
chilling.
this is going to be half theatre of the mind, half rolling on the mat, because things are just absolute chaos now. There's people running around, people screaming, as these knights appear up on the baluster above them. There's a whole bunch of them guarding the door, along with some members of the Coven. And the first thing that happens, even before you get a chance to react, is these were-hound type things at the guard. They immediately breathe fire, and several of the nobles just get instantly incinerated for their fiery breath. And this is going to be interesting.
Roll for initiative.
So I have a question, Malcolm.
Yes.
Me being at Gorso Villa Manor, seeing the sky change and all this happening, would that give me a cue to run and see like what's going on since most of the people are panicking outside?
Things are bad. Yeah, you can do what you like, but you do see the weather has changed. And make a
So
perception
can I
check.
roll it?
Yeah, make a perception check for me first.
Okay.
It's not entirely obvious at first glance. I mean, the rain, the sky turning purple is concerning. The entire city of Oathbreaker appears to be under some sort of dome. Leaving the city at the moment appears to be extremely difficult.
My question is, can I roll into initiative and use my superior movement to eventually get there? That up to you, however long that takes.
Well, tell you what we'll do. You make me a Constitution saving throw. You
17.
feel the rain hitting down on you, and it's nasty. It almost burns your skin. But you push through it, but then there's a bolt of lightning that courses through the sky. How many did you make me a dexterity saving throw? You avoid... actually, with your uncanny, with your rogue type things, I imagine you take no damage. But a bolt of
That's
lightning...
not till 7th level for evasion.
You get hit by a lightning bolt that seems to be randomly hitting part of the city. So you take 13 points of damage. And yes, you can roll on initiative, but it's going to take you a while to get there. But roll away.
Can I? Do I see the lightning bolt coming for uncanny dodge to have the half?
I'm going to say no. You're not expecting a lightning bolt to be present in a city, much less this one. So yeah, net effect 13 points of damage. Okay, so chaos ensues in the royal palace. People are running around and screaming. They're trying to get through this door, but these guys here are just breathing fire on them. This place is packed. Just assume all movement is difficult terrain. And Vander, now I want you all pay attention to this. Across on the right, you have a chat window and a cog and all those type of things. There should be one there called collection with 3 mini symbols on it. Can you all click on collection? Yeah.
Oh yeah, the compendium perhaps.
No, collection.
2F.
It's
Mine's right next to the cogwheel.
Oh yeah, those. Yeah, there we go.
3 little symbols, and you'll see coronation complications there.
Yes.
Con roll for me if you'd be so kind, Vander, as your first up. No special event. Okay, nothing happens. So, other than difficult terrain, you're free to act.
Well, I'm going to stand put, and I'm going to move a little bit out of the way, closer to the exit. But I'm also gonna keep up the acts that I support the queen, and I'm gonna shout stuff like, "Finally, someone has the guts to make this place better. Finally, a leader that isn't afraid to say what she thinks," and yeah, stuff like that. Just
Okay.
keep myself seeming more or less afflicted with the queen.
And I. Do you want to click on a coronation complication table for me, please?
So, well, sorry, I missed where I have to click.
So up in the top right, you have the cog. Just next to the cog, you'll see 3 symbols. It should say collection when you hover over top of it. Then you should see a thing that says...
Yes, I do. Yes.
Coronation complication.
Yes.
There. That's a terrible spelling of coronation complications. Yeah. Okay, crowd of nobles thickens up around you. Can you make me a strength saving throw at the start of your turn, Adai?
Yes, I can. No problemo.
Okay, so no problem. So you're free to act. What do you do?
These guys who are on this balcony here, how high are they?
20 feet up. The ceiling's 40 feet high, and this is 20 feet, so halfway up.
Okay, and they are, I guess, at the border of the balcony, no? Because probably they are about to shoot or something, no?
They're right on. We'll put them on the edge because you're about to
Yeah.
unleash
Okay.
hell.
Okay. I'm going to cast on myself a haste because I want to live fast and furious. And I'm going to rush to the top. I don't know how much I can go. 1, 2, 3.
Difficult
It's
terrain.
difficult terrain downstairs, no?
No, it's just difficult terrain, full stop. This, as I said, this place is packed
1,
with nobles,
2, 3,
and they're all
4.
panicking. So everything is difficult terrain.
4, 5. I guess I cannot. 6. No, so I can move. Can I jump over this place? Or so I don't know. Or should I go this way, like the blue lines?
You're moving fast, so you can move. If you're looking to dash,
I want to know how high I can get. I was here, so I see 1, 2. So I can move 6. Okay.
We'll say you get up to there.
Okay, and I'm going to use my extra action to push this guy and downstairs.
Okay.
So it would be athletics. Ah, damn it! A 10.
He rolls a 19. So nope. Okay, but
And that's my turn.
you're moving really fast. It's good, but yeah, these guys seem to be tough.
And I shout one thing. I shout to Bone. Bone, get one weapon from the guards.
Okay.
Before you have a chance to do that, the hounds, these ones are going to start moving forward and just massacring nobles before them, left, right, and centre. The one next to you says, "You should swear loyalty to the Queen. Attacking me was a grave mistake." Roll a d6, Adai.
The 6, okay. Oh, 1.
He's already breathed his fire breath, so he won't get that back just yet. But why not sing this? He is going to swing his longsword at you. Does an 18 hit, Adai?
It does not.
Ah.
Because I'm haste.
Oh, that's good. That's good. So you avoid. Actually, there's 2 attacks, so he's going to swing again. 21.
That may hit under other circumstances, but I would use. I think I will use a shield just in case because I think there are many people around. I use 1 level spell shield.
So you block it off, and you notice it's. Not sure how to explain it. Okay, well, it just goes off your shield and you manage to avoid it. Bone, put you right there. One of these guys approaches you. Roll a d6 for me, Bone.
Oh yeah. See.
Make me a dexterity saving throw, because that's going to allow him to recharge his fiery breath. So make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh.
That's good or bad. Is this your actual dice now, Christian? You're actually rolling your
Yeah.
tray? Well, that's awesome. Well, that's great. You should keep those dice, and boom! You, the breathes fine. You only take half of that 13 points of damage. One of them rushes up to you, Kazri. Same thing, roll me a d6. They do get it back, and they breathe fire on you. Make me a dexterity saving throw. That's fail. You take 25 points of damage as it erupts onto you. Vander, make a deception check. We'll see how well your speech about loyalty to the Queen comes out. 20. Okay, so they don't attack you, but they start breathing fire around the place. And you see some of the knights coming around and trying to beat them off, trying to hit them down. But Kazri, what would you like to do?
Well. Honestly, this sucks. What is... yeah. So freaking out because I just took a lot of damage. I'm going to, twin cast fireball.
So you're going to fireball? Is that what you said?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm twin casting it, so I'm using, all of my sorcery points.
You cannot twin
Yeah, I don't
cast
think you
fireball.
can quintast fireball because it targets more than one creature.
Oh, is this a single spell that cannot cast? Targets?
When you cast, that only targets one creature.
Okay. Well, that would have been neat.
It would be so cool.
Well then I will just,
Then you do fireball, do you have a quicken spell or something like that, perhaps?
You can also not quicken and then...
She could quicken fireball and then do an action cantrip. Then it'd be a bonus action fireball.
Correct, that's all you can.
What does Kazri do? Okay.
Yeah, I'll do that. So, bonus action. So I'm just going to find the...
Of course, keep in mind this place is packed with nobles.
Yeah, that is there. Well, yeah, I mean, this very much feels like their problem, being that I just got almost one shot.
Okay, so not worrying about the nobles around you. You cast Fireball. Do you want to roll damage? Oh, 31. I'm staring and not looking. So the fireball erupts around there. Several nobles die screaming. These kind of witch servant cultists, they instantly die. And as the fire erupts on the hounds, they smile as they are immune to fire.
Oh.
I figured. Then I will, since that was my bonus, I'll just send a jolt at...
Hit. 16 misses. It just bounces off their armor.
Incredible.
Now, I forgot to ask
Sure,
you, Kazri, but just to make it even more complicated, do you want to make a coronation complication roll, please? Okay, so you can move without worrying about difficult terrain.
I'm sure he'll try to hit me, which is fine, but I'm gonna go hide with Vander.
Dashing off to the sander, he swings at you with his long sword and rolls a 12, so you duck underneath it. No problem. Kazri, you continue... and Cration, your little legs continue to rush towards you as quick as you can. And almost this rain and this lightning that's assailing you is giving you reason enough to get there as quickly as possible. It's not here. People are more worried about what's happening. And Lord Simonda says, "Forward, true knights of a pure crown! The future of our kingdom depends on your survival. Fight until your last breath. But we must flee this palace." And you see, like, he has some loyal knights who didn't bow to the queen, but they are vastly outnumbered. And so he rushes forward as best he can, fighting off warehounds left, right, and centre, pushing forward. And some nobles are kind of trailing in his wake. Some holy people are there as well. And Queen Athena just continues to cackle and laugh from behind this field around her as Queen Laurentia smiles. "You must flee!" Bone, hearing our Lord Simonda urging everybody to leave, what do you do? Well, first of all, can you roll me on the complication table, please? Yeah. So you take 2 points of damage.
Okay. Let's see. Ouchie. Let's see. Try to open a path. First of all, he's going to bonus action Rage. He is bones are popping out from his arms, getting his bone claws, and he's going to try to. Does this thing in front of me have a weapon?
Longsword. And he's got a heavy crossbow strapped to his back.
Let's see. Can I do a grapple action to grab the sword, then try to toss it to Adai as one of my attacks?
Sure. So he rolls a 16 to hold on to it.
Let's see.
Is that advantage because of your rage?
Yeah.
Which is lucky.
Something happened with, so I'll just roll.
Sure.
It's, yeah.
Nice. So you rip the sword out of his hand and you're throwing it to Adai?
Yes.
Just a general dexterity check. You can definitely get the length. Let's roll a d20 plus your dex.
Adai or a
Bone. Bone.
Oh, a d20 plus my dex.
Yep.
Let's see. There it is. 11.
This you miss Adai effectively. And the sword flatters right next to you, like about 10 feet away from you, Adai. Trying to find my sword thing, but we'll just say it's right there. It's a beautiful representation of a sword. Okay, so that's your first attack.
Oh yeah, for my second... I guess I'll... recklessly, yeah, of course, because that's what I do. Recklessly attack this guy.
Oh. 26 hits.
See, yeah.
Okay, so
that's 8 damage. Piercing.
8 damage, okay. First strike against the warehounds is successful. And, yep. Is that your turn, Bone?
Yes. They are trying to push some noblemen out of the way and try to move.
All the noblemen or women are rushing towards this door, but the door isn't opening for some reason. Don't know. We'll see what happens. And Cration, your little legs continue to run to get there. Vander, roll a coronation complication for me. No special event. Okay, as you were.
Wise. Okay, well, Vander is going to move. A lot of thoughts are going through his head currently. And he will, since he has reduced movement, he will bring joy with him. That's 20. 30, I guess.
Steinminder says, "What the fuck are you doing? Get the hell out of here! This is not a battle that we can win! Fly, you fool!"
Oh my god, I'm a little bit too far away to do anything that I would like to do. You know what? I'm not gonna stand as close to the guards there. I'm gonna keep more to the middle instead. Yeah. And can I do anything fun? Like fun that's going to benefit us as a group, that is. You know what? I'm going to have Joy invisibly fly towards the queen, and I assume since she's flying, she's not being under the influence of the rough terrain.
That's correct.
Okay. And Joy currently has 40 feet of movement when it comes to flying. So she'll fly over there.
Hey, do you want to move Joy? Joy gets right there, and her little imp nose hits into an invisible barrier.
Oh my god. Well, she's not going any further then, I guess. With that being said, Joy will then take the dash action and she will fly over to this guards over here, to the north.
Sure. I will point
And
out
that's-
that these areas here are windows that
I
would
noticed.
lead you outside, but you're like 40 feet up. So there is that other option to get out of here, which would be entirely obvious. Okay, so Joy flies up there. Okay.
Yeah.
And Vander?
Vander's. Well, you know what? Since Joy can't really get to and do the things that I wanted to try, I guess I will have to really quickly think of something else to do. And that thing is to. You know what? Vander has like this cough kind of thing. So I guess he will do some corrupting ichor on, let's say, the guard that's in the middle.
Oh.
So
What
I
does he
will,
need to
with
do?
my I will have to hit him with my corrupting ichor
Sure.
first and foremost. I believe I do not hit him.
You do not
With a
hit. In
12.
fact, it hits a noble, and the noble burns into a pile of acidic goo.
Yeah, that's a little bit of joy for Vander to feel that he's not wasted his spell entirely, though.
Okay, great. And is that your turn?
That's my turn.
Lord Signmonder continues to yell at people to flee. The noble knights with him. And Adai, you don't need to roll
By the
for...
way, Malcolm.
Yep.
Since I hit that noble, can I be like sharing as I kill him to like keep up my deception work?
Sure. Sure.
You want me to roll for that?
No. Anybody that's cooling nobles is a good thing. And... oh my god, what's this large token? Oh my goodness. So...
oh my goodness.
A mob of nobles get together and they approach Bren, Brastor, and Lord Dyron Caramosa. And they say, "You think you're above us, don't you? Where are your minds? Your lineage ends here." And you hear Lord Dyron Caramosa saying, "Hey, what do you do?" Throw all these guys into initiative.
Actually, it was before this thing came, I was for a split of a second thinking of looking for my family, and I look at them with pity and maybe a good memory, one of the few good memories that I had in my childhood will cross my mind, and then I will shake my head and I will move to the left. I will grab the short and use Misty Step to jump here besides Bone. And I shout to Bone, I think we need to break that gate down. Can you help me? Can you break this door? And I point towards the door that everybody's trying to slam.
Bone help.
And I, with the sword that I got from Bone, which I will imagine is a great sword or is a long sword?
It's a longsword.
Okay. I will attack anyway. I will use my normal attack and then we can just say later. So
Sure.
first attack. Did you roll?
Just-
Didn't roll.
The same problem as
It's not rolling.
attack was it?
Sorry, I don't know what. Something is off. I will roll the 20s, okay, if you don't
Sure.
mind. So first attack, it will be 22, which I guess it
22
hits.
hits, yep.
So again, he gets. Let me just do all the math. So he gets 9 plus 3, so 12 points of slashing damage plus 4 points of 4 damage from the booming blade. Then I have a second attack, which is a 2, which doesn't hit. And that's my turn.
Okay. You hear people continue, your family continue to beg for help. Adai, help us, save us! We wanted to be a red knight, a red cloak lawgiver. Now's your chance. Do the right thing. Save us. Do you respond, Adai?
I focus on my enemy and the door that we have to break. Try to get focused and not distracted.
All right. So, well, first of all, this person will attack Bone. This knight here. First of all was the longsword at advantage. That would be a natural 20. So you take 12 points of damage, reduced to 6. But he is going to, this is the thing I didn't want to say before, he is going to use his Unholy Smite. And you get an extra 2d8 necrotic damage.
Oh.
Another 10 points of necrotic damage. One approaches you, Kazri. Roll a d6, Kazri. Make a dexterity saving throw. Passes, you take half of that. You take 12 points of damage.
I'm down.
Watched in horror. Kazri bites the dust and she collapses in a heap, bleeding out. The other things I'm going to take okay. Let's go retreat to the door. Retreat to the door. Kazri, make me a dex saving throw, please. Remember how to roll it only to me?
I do, but it maybe something is wrong with D&D Beyond. The button isn't there. So yeah, I'll have to do that.
Type that one in chat. Okay. Coronation, continue to run. Lord Signmunda, as she watches Kazri fall. For fuck's sake, get the hell out of here! And he rushes forward towards the gate. Bone. Roll on the thing first, Bone.
Yeah.
The random thing. So another random slash hits you for 1 point of damage.
Yep. Let's see. Bone is going to ignore this knight for now, and he's going to rush forward over, is it 10, 20... 21st here, and then he's going to do a bonus action. He's going to do a Celestial Revelation, and his back rips open as skeletal wings pop out, spraying blood and guts everywhere. Going to almost balance on them for a few seconds as he accustoms to it, and like a spider almost as he's flailing around. And then he's going to reckless attack this thing in front of him.
So which?
By the way, let's see the Celestial Revelation first.
Sure.
Let's see. Creatures other than allies within 10 feet of me needs to succeed on a Charisma saving throw, DC 14, or become frightened of me until the end of my next turn.
Okay. A wisdom save, you said? Or charisma?
Yes. A Charisma, yeah.
The one in front of you becomes terrified, and the two knights can be frightened.
Then they're immune.
No, they're not immune. They all become instantly scared of you.
Oh, good. Let's see. Get some necrotic damage. I'm going to recklessly attack this cultist in front of me.
Sure.
Let's see if it works now. Yep.
Eighteen hits.
19.
Yeah, roll damage.
Oh, something is messing with my character sheet when I'm using my pixel. I think it might be me messing things up.
That would be kind of funny.
Let's see, I'll just roll here in chat. That's 1d8 plus 4 plus the necrotic plus 6 plus necrotic. That's 9, yeah. So
13
that's
damage.
13.
You
Yes,
just
slashing
cut the
and
cultist
necrotic.
in half, and she collapses dead.
Nice. I'll keep going towards this knight here.
Okay.
Let's see.
At advantage.
Yeah. Hmm. I'll just do it manually like this. I can reset this thing.
26 hits, yep.
Yeah, 13 damage.
13 damage, okay. These unholy knights, they take the damage. And did you roll on the chart, Bone? Roll on the chart. Oh, you did. You took the 1 point of
Yeah.
damage. Okay, cool. Okay, so the frenzied mob of nobles. Roll me a d6, Adai.
Okay. That's a 4.
You hear them, the mob basically saying, "You think you're above us? Where are your minds now? Your lineage here." And Brester is the source of their attacks, and you watch your brother die.
Oof.
Christian. Running. Vander. Roll me on the table.
Right.
Okay.
Wow.
Oh, cool. Ah, there we go. That could have been useful for Khazri.
Yeah, thanks.
Well, this priest is very kind, but kind of a
I'll
weird.
tell you
type.
what. He's about to cure you, but then he's going to change it. And I think it just makes sense for him to cast on Khazri because you are not injured. Khazri, you have 9 hit points. You're no longer dying.
Oh, perfect.
Oh,
Love that
take-
priest.
Okay, Vander.
I'll give him a warm smile. Okay, I'm going to walk next to this guard right here. And I'm going to say, If you really are a servant of the queen, I suggest that you go and deal with the nobles down there. And I'm gonna point to these ones. And with my words, I'm gonna do two things. First, I'm going to give him use one of my bardic inspirations for unsettling words. I see that I can't link it, but I'll copy paste it. So he has to subtract 1d6 from his saving throw.
So you're beseeching one of these guards to go save the nobles over here, the Karamoses.
And yeah, I guess I am. And I can't really link that either. That's weird.
Yeah, see, mine was the
I'm
same
going-
thing. I think DBon is messed up.
Yeah, I'm gonna cast Suggest on him. Suggestion. I can't link it though. That's weird. But it's fine.
Yeah, beyond 20 is just being weird.
It is.
Either
Okay.
way, I will just copy paste it just for clarification purposes.
Okay.
So I'm trying to cast Suggestion on him. So he has to make a Wisdom 14 saving throw.
Roll a
With
D6.
the reduced 1d6.
So roll the d6. And I'll take that off there. 5. And he rolls a dirty 20, which would make that a 15.
That makes it a 15. So close. Oh my god.
The spell fails?
The spell fails, yeah.
Okay.
Well, with my words, he can do whatever he wants, I guess.
Well, he's gonna say, look! We've got to get the fuck out of here. Nobles are dying. The quicker we get out of here, the better. Just flee, you fool. Fly, you fool, says channeling.
I did say to the Hellhound Guard, by the way, not like, yes,
Hellhound.
Monder's Guards.
Ah, okay. I like the Queen will approve this. Look at her cackling on stage. This is exactly what she wants to happen.
And I'm just going to give him a little nods. And then... can I try to move, between them? It's, already hard terrain, so I'll just stand next to the Lord Monder.
Okay, cool. Edai, roll on the complication table. Okay, strength saving throw, Edai. Okay, you're fine. Lots of nobles and priests and other people around you, but you push them off, no problem. Edai? Is Edai muted?
Sorry, I was saying if the guy in front of me is facing restrainment or he's fine.
He's fine. Yep. This
He's
guy's
fine. Okay.
Yep.
Okay, then I will attack him.
Sure. With the longsword?
Which I fail.
Oh,
I
dear.
do a second attack. That's a little bit better.
That one
Let's see if I
hits.
can roll. I will try to roll, but I don't know if it's working fine.
10 damage.
And
Nice.
he gets an addition. And additionally, he gets 1d8 force damage. That's 3.
Okay,
So
got
13
it.
in total. And I'm gonna risk an opportunity attack
Hey, he's...
and move forward.
Oh, I was... No, you took his longsword, didn't you? He doesn't have his longsword. This is the one that was
True,
taken.
yeah. Yeah.
So he's going to try and bite you instead. But he misses with his...
Okay.
Yeah, bite it.
One
Yep.
note is he is now affected by Booming Blade, so if he moves, he will take additional damage, okay?
Okay, how much additional damage?
He will take a 2d8 if he decides to move.
You want to roll that now?
Yeah, I can do that. That's fine.
6. I'm just, so he's not gonna. He is gonna move. So I'm just gonna take the 6 damage off him now, just in case I forget. So he is going to move, and he's going to move now. In fact, Chase is right after you. Boom, comes off. And
I think he's not reaching there unless he's dashing or not affected by difficult terrain.
He moves at 50 feet in this form.
Okay.
Okay, but good looking out. Okay, he swings his longsword at you once. Rolling a 13, that's going to miss. Swings again. At an 11, that's going to miss. Okay, this one's figures Khazri is dead and wanders off here to kill some more people. This one here is going to attack the source of his fear's bone. It's going to be a disadvantage though. 11 and another 11. 2 misses.
Straight rolls, I think, because I have recklessly attacked and
Still
although it
11s.
is disadvantage.
Still 11s.
Misses.
Okay.
Do I get to try to hit him?
Sure. Be disadvantage from the ground, but absolutely.
Why not? Oh yeah. One sec.
It's to be a melee attack, or an opportunity attack,
Okay. Well,
and you don't have your crossbow
Even
anyway. That was
funnier.
taken. Ah, well, you
I
miss.
just swing my fists out.
Trying to trip him up. It misses. They go about continuing to massacre people. But the rest of you are kind of safe just for the moment. Khazri, roll on the complication table for me, please.
Wow,
Oh,
nice.
look at that.
Oh,
That priest
another-
really putting in the effort.
Take another 8 hit points.
Amazing.
10, isn't it? Because +2.
Oh, sorry, I can't do math. 10. Yep.
Oops. I will stand up.
Yep.
I'm gonna go invisible.
Ooh. Concentrating on that, and you're invisible.
And I'm assuming I can't move at all, right? Because the terrain was already difficult and I had to stand up?
Like a 5-foot step, we'll say.
Woo.
Okay.
Bunny hop.
Cration. Why are you in there twice in Cration?
I only say I'm in there once as a 22.
Furious is an 8, but anyway, that's gone. Okay, so Khazri. Oops. Don't know why that's here. Lord Simonda says, everybody run! All those loyal to the kingdom of Aglarion, get the hell out of here! And he pushes forward through the nobles, beseeching, breach the gate, my brave sons and daughters! The future of the kingdom depends on it! You see warehounds and all sorts of things standing there. I forgot to do the breath attack. Never mind. Bone, you're up. Are these people
Yeah,
still
let me
afraid of
roll.
you?
No.
Okay.
Oh, let's see, to the end of my next turn. So, yeah.
I don't think that'll matter mechanically, but if it does, we'll keep that in mind. I'll just take the tag off. Okay, Bone, what do you do?
Let's see, current must make a DC 13 strength.
Oh, okay.
Any item held. I don't really have any item held, though.
You're good
Can't
then.
really lose my hands.
Okay. You can't drop your hands, so you're fine.
Recklessly, just not looking in the direction, but trying to punch a hole through the guy to the left, to my left's head.
This guy here, okay.
Recklessly. Yeah. Okay, let's see. Sheet's a bit wonky. That's a bad roll. It's a bit better roll.
17 doesn't hit.
Oh,
They're in plate armor and wielding a shield.
okay. And with his next attack, he's not going to notice that, thinking it's punched through his head, but it's getting his, shoulder armor or something. He's going to try to attack the one in front of him, recklessly.
Cool.
Wow.
16 misses. Oh, you already rolled it. Okay, yeah. Just punching cannot get through.
Let's see. He's going to start turning around looking for Vander. And let's see the range on this. Just turns his body around and sees this thing standing next to Vander, and is going to focus his eyes on it, and he's going to do a telepathic terror. So I use my one charge of rage, and has to succeed in a wisdom saving throw DC 14 or become charmed, and a creature charmed this way has disadvantage on attack rolls, ability checks, and saving throws for 1 minute.
He rolls a natural 1, so he is most
Ooh.
definitely affected by that.
Wow.
Yes. So I guess he just sees what he sees when he looks over Vander's shoulder is this hulking mass of bone, guts, bone wings, just an oozing monstrosity, I guess.
Oh,
That's my bone.
nice.
That's what I paid money for.
You can see it, but that's what he sees.
Cool.
Oh, right.
That's what
Yeah.
Adai, roll me a d6.
Four.
As your family continues to beg for your help, Lord Dyron is killed. And you think for a moment, and that technically makes you now the head of the Karamosa family. Do with that what you will. Okay, Kracian continues to run. Vander, roll on the table, please.
Right. I'm not holding anything either.
Okay, as you were.
Well, I will continue strutting along. And I guess I will go over here. To this guard standing next to the door, the Hellhound guard, I will do the same thing with him as I tried to do on the first one. So I will say that if you really support the Queen, you should abandon your posts, and I suggest you help dealing with the nobles further to the Queen to keep her safe.
Are you doing that bardic thing again?
Yeah. So mine is 1d6. You want me to roll it again?
Yep. And what type of save is it?
Is a
Wisdom.
Isn't it wisdom? Yeah. So still need a 14.
Oh, you already rolled 14. They're all a 13. So this one, with the googly eyes, will go over and help the nobles. It works.
Perfect. And there's a concentration as well, by the way. So I'll just put it up.
Sweet. Thank you.
And that's my turn.
Okay, nice. Adai, complication table roll, please.
No.
Okay. No longer difficult terrain.
I freeze for a second and look back to the horror unraveling behind me. I try to fix a good memory that I had from my father when I was really small. Probably one of my first memories of him before he was really corrupted, and maybe play with me in the garden. For a second, I tried to fix it in my memory, so instead of remembering his death, I may remember something good, maybe one good thing he did. I take this thought afterwards, and I hit hard the guy who is in front of me. I will roll. This is a failure. I will
That's a
roll
miss.
again. That's also miss.
Oh, dear.
And I shout to Bon, forget the guards. Break the door. You are the only one who can bring us out of here. Please.
Okay.
Still have a third hasted attack if you want to use that.
No, I only have 2 attacks. That's
Ah.
I don't and a wizard. I don't have multi attack.
Oh, okay. All right. So 2 attacks. Great. Adi, yeah, ineffective. Okay, this knights here. I'm gonna say Bone and Adi both roll me a d6.
By the way, I kind of forgotten to move Joy. Can I move her 80 feet?
Sure. Why don't you roll her into initiative so you won't forget? 'cause you
Yeah,
should have done that anyway.
that's a good good tip right there.
Oh, okay. So, Adi. So Bone, make a dexterity saving throw.
Uh,
That's at advantage with your danger sense.
oh,
Ooh, 25 points of fire damage. And the one next to you, Adi, is going to swing his longsword at you twice, rolling a 21 and a 20.
I'm going to use another. No, I know. Is there are there more enemies around me? Only this one, no?
Well, and there's 2 for the moment.
But the other one is fixed with 1, no? Or
So this one here breathed fire on Bone. This one here is attacking you with his longsword and rolled a 21 and a 20.
I will use. Okay, okay. I use this trait that I have as a wizard, so the increase my AC in 2.
Okay, so
One
what?
ability trying to find it is a feature from the wizard. Arcane deflection.
Oh, arcane deflection. Okay.
Yes.
Not familiar with that. What does that do?
Sorry, I forget that. So I can use my reaction to gain +2 bonus to your AC, or +4 bonus to your saving throws.
Okay.
I don't know if
So-
I can show it in the. I can copy it. Yeah.
Okay, so with +2 from haste and +2 from arcane deflection, there's a 21 and a 20 hit.
No, I have 22 AC now.
Okay, 23. Okay, so the 2 swing at you and miss. There's invisible. Okay, the knights, the Hellhound knights, continue to massacre people, and some of them move down from top down into this area, like around here. Not noticing you, Kazri, not for the moment anyway. But Kazri, invisible as you are, can you make me...
By the way, the guard over here.
Oh, thanks. They go attack this guard here, and this guard takes 20 damage. He's attacking the crown guard. Kazri, can you roll on the table for me, please? Okay.
Didn't I I think my suggestion was for him to try to move over here though and help the nobles closer to the queen.
Okay. He moves over there. He moves over there with the difficult terrain.
That's exactly 30 feet. I'm gonna try to open.
The door does not open. There is something barring it.
Hmm.
Wait. No, there's nothing I can do about that. Okay. Cool idea. Cool points. Let me see how far away this is. Range 60 feet, 50 foot. Okay. Yeah. That'll. Yeah. They can't.
Darkness.
Let's see.
Okay, that's going to remove your invisibility. You're cool with that?
Yeah.
Okay. And
And
dark
that'll be it for me.
or darkness. It's there. And imagine dark vision.
My luck, they can see in it.
Okay, cool. Okay, darkness goes up as you're standing before the gate. Try the gate, hits barred, and doggies all of a sudden get taken out. Excellent. Joy.
I will just have Joy move here. Yeah. And I do want to attack with her, but I can't do it now because Vander has already used his action. So.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Lord Signmondo pushes forward with some of the guards. They're attacking some of the Hell Knights. He's yelling and begging for this to get the goddamn gate open. Okay, Bone, roll on the complication table, please.
Yes.
Okay. Strength saving throw.
Yes.
Advantage could do the rage. No problem for Bone. You're not going to get trampled.
Yep. Let's see. So I'm gonna. Can I take replace one of my attack actions to grab the guy in front of me and just toss him behind me, since I can't really get to the door?
Sure. He rolls a dirty 20. Do this at advantage because of your rage. Oof, you throw him behind you.
Yeah. Oh, it's a bit wonky. It repeats the roll. No. No. I got this wrong. Yeah, but yeah. And then I'm going to. Since can I do I already used my action to do replace one of my attacks, but can I try to open the door, or as in shove the door open, I suppose, just violently?
Sure. Like throwing your back into it, trying to break it down. Sure, make me an athletics check at advantage.
Yeah.
Due to your rage.
Yes.
Wow, excellent. Boof. Doesn't move.
Oh wow.
Doesn't move. Okay.
Oh, that's bad.
It does buckle a little bit under your strength, though. So, you might be able to break it down. But for the moment,
okay.
it's not moving. Adai, you watch as your youngest brother, Bryn, dies. Hey, Sean, running along. Vander, roll me on the table, please. For the
Right.
coronation complication.
Coronation complication.
Okay. You're not carrying anything, so you're fine.
Right. Yeah. Let's stick to the corner. And I'm going to. I assume that Bone is trying to break up the door, right? So I'm going to look at Bone, see what he's trying to do, and I'm going to shout at him and say, Bone, it is your duty to open up this door for all these people. And I'm going to give him a bardic inspiration. And yeah, that's my turn.
It's just your bonus action.
Yeah, and I'm foregoing my own action to make Joy take her attack next turn.
Oh, okay, great. Adai, roll me on the coronation complication.
Pleasure.
Nation. Ooh. Now roll me 2d20s. I'll look up the actual table. Just roll 2d20s. Because I gotta have the roll automated.
That's a 13 and a 4.
Okay, the unexpected movement by a nearby creature suddenly hits a character. You're carrying a sword. Yes, so make me a DC 13 athletics or acrobatics check to succeed.
I succeed.
Okay, so you hold on to your sword. And yeah, you got to roll again. 4s don't count. 1s don't count.
Okay, again. An 8.
8 and 8. Violent thrust of the crowd pushes the character. The character must make a strength saving throw. So make a strength saving throw.
At 22.
Okay, so all things considered, and I lied, by the way. I've automated a d20 table, and a 1 to 4, there's no complications, so it's not a 50-50 chance. And we hear the dying screams of your father and your 2 brothers as they beg you to help them, but you've turned your back on them. Adai, how do you react to the death?
With my father and my older brother, I had at least some peace, but my younger brother is too small for me to have any grudge on him. So I rage, in a sense, if being taken over by my magic, and I conduct all the energy for the booming blade against my enemy in front of me and try to smash him as hard as I can.
Okay, so 2 hasted attack actions.
Yes. Let me see if I can roll properly. That's an 11. I think let's see how true it is that I'm smashing. Probably taking over with the fear of what happened. I didn't manage to hit him. And I move here, and I wonder for a second whether any light comes between the 2 parts of the door.
Oh, yeah, there is light leaking in from the other room. Yep.
Enough to miss the step to the other side?
You need to see it, and you can't see through the door, unfortunately.
Okay, if I would be close, like here, do I think I could see, or
No?
No. Okay.
Okay, good idea, but no.
Okay, then this thought crossed my mind, and then with my eyes glowing, I focus on my enemy.
Okay, great. Bone. Roll a d6. Four. And I roll a d6.
Three, I think that's good.
So this Hellhound Knight will go forward. I'll see the opening provided by Bone. And Bone is going to have start with a long sword. At advantage is a 22 and a dirty 20.
Yeah, I don't have reckless now, just in case.
Okay, so you didn't go reckless. Okay, I'll take the first roll I did. This is still a 22 and a 20.
Yeah, both
just
hit.
numerals. Okay, so you take 24 points of slashing damage. Then they're going to both pump Unholy Smite into you. And you're going to take an additional 48 damage. Well, this one attack. It's another 17 points of necrotic damage.
Ooh, unfortunately, that's just enough to take me out.
The second one attacks you. Just a sec. And it drives. Well, actually, it's got a roll to hit. Drives the longsword once into you for a 21. Drives it in again at advantage for a 24. And you watch the life force spill out a bone. Down he goes.
He attacks him when he's down?
Yeah. Kazri, roll on the complication table.
He attacked him twice.
Oh, well, one attacked him twice and another one attacked him twice. So there was 4 attacks altogether. Make a strength saving throw, Kazri. Okay, what do you do, Kezri?
This is a solid door. I'm gonna hunker down next to Panda.
Retreating back from there.
And I will, I'll one spell jolt at, this guy.
Okay. Let's hit.
Oh, get
Jolt goes wide. Jolt goes wide.
lovely, amazing, spectacular. I'm just gonna stay here.
Joy.
Joy is going to move up. I kind of always misread the rules with this thing. When I did my action last time, I was supposed to use Joy's reaction to make an attack, but
Joy
I guess it
attack
doesn't
now.
make.
Let's have her
Yeah,
attack.
I'll just do that. And I assume that's with advantage because she's currently invisible. Once. Was that twice?
It's
Oh yeah,
two sting
so
attacks.
19 should be. Yeah, 19 it will be.
19 misses.
Ooh, ouch. Well, she's visible, and since that's the reaction, I'm going to use the help action against him, I guess.
Oh. To help action against him. Lord Signmonder grabs this knight, throws him aside, reaches down to Bone, casts Revivify on Bone and says, Bone, you're not fucking dead yet! Get back into this battle, you son of a bitch!
Oh shit.
I'll let you stew for a round or two there, Bone, but you are back, you're on 1 hit point. And, by the way, if Bone dies in the future, the DC to bring him back is going to be 11. Oh no, 12, sorry. It was 10, but it's now 12. But you are back and you're on 1 hit point and you're prone on the ground. The knights start attacking some of these guys. I'm just going to do this. That guy will take 20. That's a good guy. It's a bad guy. Yeah, they'll all pile into this guy. This guy over here takes 20. And the rest of the knights start bashing on the door. It looks like buckling. And Lord Signmonder says, Bon, I've seen your anger. I've seen your fury. You're back from the dead, you son of a bitch. Attack the goddamn door. Get us out of here. Bone.
He gets up, but he seems kind of strange. He's like, where the hell am I? And he's going to just panic. And he's going to flavor it as rage, bonus action rage, and just slam his entire body into the door. Let's see. Connected. It's 3, and I'll use my bardic inspiration as a d6.
Nice.
Back from the dead. Bone throws his body against it, and the doors buckle beneath him. You see some things happening on the other side of the thing, though. You see a knight and some type of cleric being picked on by 2 warehouse knights. And you see some other things as well. You see the 3 fat brothers, the Domrians, who you've met before. And they're looking at their mother. And their mother is underneath a chandelier. And she is going to be in a very bad way in a second or two, as she's threatened to catch on fire. And she says, you lazy bastards of a whore! Help me, I'll burn alive! I'm too famous and I'm too rich to die like this! The brothers just look at each other. Throw her up. She doesn't have a stat block. She could be cool. Okay. And these guys as well. Okay, so that was Bone. You open the door. That's your action to do that, though. What would you like to do now?
Yeah. Considering the state he's in, he's used 20 feet of movement to get up.
Yep.
He's going to rush out. Is it still crowded out here?
Yep.
Okay, it's over there.
You will get an attack of opportunity if you do that.
Yeah.
Okay. So on 1 hit point back from the dead, pushing for the Hellhound, swings his longsword at you, rolling a 15. Does a 15 hit Bone? I think it does.
Yeah.
Okay. Bone collapses to the ground one more time. And Bone, sorry, roll on the complication table as well. Maybe there's a friendly priest who can heal you. We'll see.
Oh, yeah.
You don't get it.
Oh, that's nice.
Okay. Yeah. Well, that was lucky, Bone.
Yeah.
Okay, so some noble soul sacrifices himself for him. Coronation, you're still pumping your legs. You're getting closer, but you're still far away. Vander, roll me on the complication table.
Right. So eventless with everything that's happening with Vander. I love it.
And the doors are open.
The doors are open, ready to leave, it would seem. Yeah. I will leave, as a matter of fact.
Okay, difficult terrain still.
And I will place myself in the doorway, I guess. And I don't have any bonus actions left. But I will use my action to try to make Joy once again attack the Hellhound.
Okay.
And I assume that's not with her own assistance.
Well, I'll be nice. So first attack at advantage, but it misses anyway. So the stinger comes out and misses. Okay. And just because I think it might be of interest to Vander, this matriarch of the Domarin family is saying, "Somebody get me out of this chandelier." I don't know if I said it properly, but the chandelier has fallen from the ceiling and all the candles are threatened to burn her alive. And she holds up a necklace. "Anybody help me? This necklace is yours. It's worth hundreds of gold pieces." And you see the Domrian brothers, these three fat guys, just they're hesitant to know what to do. They're pausing like maybe they want their mother dead. I don't know. And I roll on the complication table. Oh, you did. So you get struck
the
by
cat is hit by a random object, taking 5 points of damage. No, 2.
a D8 plus 1. So 3 points of damage.
Okay, so then I will roll
Concentration check.
Constitution saving throw for my haste.
If you fail, you'll be stunned.
Yeah, so that's
You're
good.
fine.
Okay, and that's normal business for me. Okay, I going to attack with this guy. Unfortunately, not with advantage. But for anyway, and I fail.
I'm gonna miss.
And I'm not gonna attack a second time because I don't want my friend down. So I look to Bone and I say, "Brother." And when I say these words, I think a little bit about my family also. You are not going down again. And I start getting like it looks from outside like I'm aging and getting older and start bleeding from my ears. And I cast a life transfer.
That's a great spell.
Oh,
I get 21 points of damage, and Bone, you get 42 healing.
Wow.
wow.
And I have to make another saving throw not to get stunned. And I succeed.
Oh, Adai, very noble. Bone, you're back in business. And you stay where you are, Adai?
And let me 1 second. Now that I make the saving throws, I think I may move. I will get an attack of opportunity. I move here and I get 1 attack of opportunity.
I think this has already used its reaction when it killed the
True.
noble,
To attack.
right?
Then I will move forward. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I will move here.
That rolls a 12, so it misses you, so you're fine.
Okay.
Okay.
That's my turn.
You see these two warehouse knights just taking down these. One looks like a knight of the crown. The other one looks like some type of holy person. And they're just begging, help us! We could be allies, just get these things off us! To save expediency, that guy takes 10 hit points. That guy takes 15 hit points. He does! The guy there. Like, I'm a knight of the crown. I will not fall today. And first of all, I'm gonna swing his longsword twice, hitting both times, doing 17 points of damage. He's gonna pump 2 smites into that, an extra 48, so 30 points of damage onto this Hellhound Knight. Kazuri, complication table, please. Okay. Yep, bumped into you. You take 6. No saves for this, and you are prone.
But I think I'm reading that different, Malcolm. It's a hostile creature that the character can target.
Oh,
Well, so wouldn't Kazri be able to target somebody and make them prone?
sure, you're right. My apologies. Who are you targeting, Kazuri? Sky?
I guess, yeah.
Okay, he takes 5 points of damage. Kazuri, as you were.
Okay.
Pushing through the crowd, through to there. Excellent.
Yeah. And I'll okay. I will wind cast a at these. Maybe. Probably not, if I'm being honest.
It's just not coming up.
I'm doing amazing.
Yeah, I feel you.
In case it hasn't been obvious by now, their AC is 20.
Yeah.
Hey, stay there.
Yeah.
Okay, there's Dragonborn Knight. Priest, rather. He is going to bring up his character sheet. And he's going to cast Cure. Is he? No. He's going to say, by the All Light, I will not fall today. Protect me. And he casts Spirit Guardians all around him. You realize what a valuable asset this guy could be as Spirit Guardians erupt around him. And we'll get to those turns, and needless to say, you guys are not affected by it. Says, protect me, I can clear us a path! Joy. You're muted there, buddy.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Wrong person.
Joy will cast invisibility on herself.
Okay.
as her action, and then she will follow along the stream of people that's leaving the door, I guess. So she will come up next to the Vander.
Okay. These guys have used the reaction, so I'm going to say they don't take an attack of opportunity against you. Lord Simonda sends some people back to attack, but him and a few knights push their way through to the crowd, nobles streaming behind him. And actually, he might do something else. Very useful ally that he is. He goes past, he slaps Adai on the back, and he's going to cast Cure Light Wounds on him at 2nd level. Adai, you get 10 points of healing as he casts Cure Wounds on you. They keep fighting for the good cause!
Okay.
And the Lady Domrian is screaming, "Somebody help me! There's money in it! There's this necklace!" And she's slowly starting to burn. She's not dead yet. And her idiot sons continue to look over, maybe hoping she dies. Bone!
Oh god.
Make me a complication check.
Yes.
Okay. You're not holding anything, so you're fine.
Yeah. He's going to continue panicking,
Okay.
and he's going to turn a bit south. And it's just not seeming to fit his body at all. Bumps into people, sees Vander, stops up, and goes, "Vander, my brother, what? Why are brother? Why?" He's gonna stumble over to the side and just clutch his head in his hands, and he's going to he's going to turn to one of these werehounds and
Recklessly?
attack recklessly.
Cool.
Yes. I assume the celestial revelation is over if I go unconscious. Does it?
That's the fear thing that you did?
Yeah. No, the transformation. It doesn't say it ends if I go unconscious. So I
You did
assume
go
it's still
unconscious,
open.
though. You died.
Yeah, that's true.
So
Yeah.
I'll say it's gone away.
Yeah. But yeah, it's gonna attack the guy in the middle there.
So this guy here?
Recklessly.
Okay, great. Yep.
Let's see.
Okay. 21 hits.
See, that's up buttons doing what? So that's 11 points of slashing damage, and I'll attack again, of course.
Cool, got it. Attacking for the second time at advantage, rolling actual dice.
Yeah, that's gonna be a no. I think it did come true.
Didn't come through,
No,
but I'll take your word for it. If it's
Yeah,
less
it was
than 20.
11.
11. So one hits, the creature is very badly damaged. Cration.
There it is.
Took a while. And Cration, keep on running. Vander, roll on the complication table.
Right. There we go.
There we go.
I still haven't taken any damage though.
Tell you what, give Kazri a chance. Roll a d6, Kazri. If you roll a 5 or a 6, it'll be for you instead.
Lovely.
There we
Oh
go.
my god, nice.
So you get 12 hit points back. Okay, Vander. Keeping Kazri alive somehow. What do you do?
My passive healing
Oh,
skills.
hubby, there we go. Oh, don't forget you guys are married. So you have a bump to your
Oh.
armor class. Don't
I
forget
actually
that.
forgot that. That's true. Well, this is still rough terrain, so
Yep.
I will keep on moving outwards. Actually, I will go up to Adai because Adai looks kind of hurt, doesn't he? Currently.
Yep.
And I will place my hand on his shoulder, and I will give him a first level cure wounds.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
And I will say, we need to try to get out of here, so stay healthy.
No shit.
Don't waste your health away.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
Okay. Adai, roll on the complication.
Okay. Let's see if I'm. Okay, that was a lot of fun before. Let's see.
Okay. Roll 2d20s. So
13 and 10.
Are you holding a weapon, Vander?
I do.
Okay, make me an athletics or acrobatics check. DC 13.
I do.
Let's see, hold on to your weapon. And what was the other one? A 10.
A 10.
Crowd suddenly thickens around the character. The character must succeed on a DC 13 strength saving throw. So strength saving throw, Adai? Okay, you make it.
25.
No complications in the end. Okay, as you were.
Easy. I mean, I'm good at not getting strangled, but I'm not hitting anything. So let's see if it gets a little bit better. I hit the one in front of me, or I try, but I fail.
Oh, dearie me.
I'm going to try again for God's sake. Yes. 21.
Oh, 21. Yeah, that hits. Yep.
So he gets 11 points of slashing damage and 1d8. So 1 point of force damage.
Finally making some progress on it. One hellhound goes down. You see dozens more around.
Perfect.
And I take it over my shoulders.
You throw it over your shoulder?
Yeah. I have a strength 16, so if I may, I want to take him with me.
Oh, sure. Okay. Yep.
As a souvenir.
I like that.
Don't know what to make of that, but sure.
That's my turn.
Okay.
Wait, yeah, that's my turn. It's not. I move 5 feet forward, but that's fine.
Ezri. Roll me a d6.
Oh my god. Okay.
Ezri and Vander make me dexterity saving throws.
Ooh,
Yay.
That'll be a no. That would be a yes. So Kazri, take 23. Vander, take 11. I'm going to roll a d6 for this one. Okay. So this is going to be this guy here. I can't decide. 1 to 3 to go for 6. Oh, first of all, they need to make wisdom saving throws is what they need to do. Because of the spirit guardians. Quick, who can tell me how much damage spirit guardians do? Does anybody know off heart?
3d8.
Oh,
I think it's
3d8.
3d8.
yeah.
3d8 radiant
Makes
at
sense.
level 3.
Okay, so they're
3d8
both
radiant or
necrotic.
necrotic, whatever he chooses.
Which I hope he chooses radiant.
radiant. He chooses radiant. So they take 16 points of... Oh, just that one guy. One guy's in there. 16 points of damage. And he's going to breathe fire to the north on the two NPCs. And... Oh, that's a terrible roll. They both fail, so they'll both take 7 hit points worth of damage. And the priest needs to make a con save. We'll see if he's close. Yep, he maintains concentration on it. So that guy's both battling there. Okay, that's the end of their turn as the noble continues to scream for help. Help! Help! And Mason, The Knight of the Crown will swing his longsword twice at the beast in front of him. Rolling a 25. What? What is he hitting? He's hitting Adai. Oh no, he's hitting this guy here. 25, he hits. He does 8 points of damage.
25 against me or against...
And this Knight of the Crown is attacking this guy here.
Okay.
They are not that, so he does 8. Pumps in a Divine Smite. And does a total of 19 points of damage to this guy. Okay, Khazri being burnt yet again. What do? You roll a D, roll on the complication tables is what you do. Okay. No difficult terrain. Help me, lass! Help me! Actually burning alive! This is no way to go! I'm too rich! I'm too famous to die! Help me!
Oh yeah, man, that sucks. Okay, I'm sorry for your loss. I'm gonna step forward and I'll twin cast Shocking Grasp and I think that'll be it. Nope, I still have one more sorcery point after that somehow.
Hello, how do you want to do this?
Oh, nice.
You can certainly try. We got off early, right? The school conference things. Cool. Okay. Do you want to give your mum a call? And just tell her that you're more than welcome to stay here until she can pick you up, okay? Let's just take my phone inside with you, it's fine. Okay, so yeah, keep on missing with your Shocking Grasp there, Khazri, no good.
Amazing. Awesome for
That's your turn?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, that's it.
Father Golden. He will swing. He's gonna risk the attack of opportunity. He's gonna come round here to get more of them in it. The Warehound Knight swings his longsword. Misses. Okay, and that'll be his turn. Actually, let's move.
Since he moved, does this guy...
Sorry, just one sec. Where? Sorry. Where?
Like conference.
No, we've had our student conference. They're busy, so you'll find. Let's go inside, okay? Okay?
He's already done. He said, "Oh yeah, honey, I will pick you up."
Go inside for your mum. Okay. Okay, sorry. Father Golvet can do something. He is going to cast Cure Wounds. Don Khazri, you're right there. Cure Wounds.
Another priest.
Yeah. Khazri, you get
Check your pockets for money.
12 points of healing back. And Joy, make a wisdom saving throw.
Ooh, that sounds good. Let's see. Wisdom, that's not her strongest suit.
Take 3d8 radiant damage. You take 15 points of radiant damage.
She dead.
Yeah.
Nastel, 20 points.
Father Golvin is not saving go goddamn imp, so you're not excluded from his thing. So Joy, boop, disappears.
By the way, Malcolm, when you entered or you moved down here to get to this guy, did he have to do a saving throw against the Spirit Guardians?
No,
I think he has to do it on his turn.
Yeah, and if he voluntarily
okay.
enters it, it's good, but not if he's forced into it.
Okay.
Lord Signmunder. I'm just going to get him to attack that guy to the north. An action roll from Lord Signmunder as he gets out his maul, makes 2 maul attacks, hits once for 10 points of bludgeoning, slashing damage. That should be bludgeoning, but anyway, bludgeoning damage against this one. And he urges his knights forward. Some of these knights come from behind as well. Okay. Somebody, please help me. Too rich to die in. You dull bastards of a horde. Help me. Her sons continue to look on to him. Bone, roll on the complication table, please.
Yes.
Oh, sorry, getting a phone call. Hello. Hi. Sure. Johnny Anderson wants to talk there. Okay, strength saving throw, it looks like, Bone.
Yep.
Okay, you're fine.
He's going to rush forward. Help friend, Kasri! And he's going to try to slam his bone claws through this guy against the wall. Recklessly.
Go.
That's a nope. And again. That's a yes.
I'm not going to say it again. Okay. The second one hits here. Roll damage.
Yeah. That's 9 points of damage.
9 points. Oh, almost goes down, but not quite.
Yeah. That's going to be his turn.
Okay. Coronation, you're getting closer. Vander, roll on the complication table. Okay, strength saving throw.
Let's see then. I feel that's not good enough. Nope.
No. Can't move. Your attacks have disadvantage. And attacks against you have advantage. Can't move, though.
I see. I was about to say, is there anyone I can touch? I can touch Bone. I think I'm going to expand a first level spell slot and touch Bone, and I'm going to give him heroism. Not because he's afraid or anything like that, but maybe the hit points will add up.
Okay. Heroism is cast. Nice. Trapped there, so I'm assuming that's your turn. Adi, give me a complication roll. Okay, you're good.
Okay, I'm gonna smash the one in front of me. Hopefully.
I feel I need to ask and state.
You can certainly try.
Well, that's 20 was a hit.
20 hits, yeah.
Yeah. So he gets 13 points of slashing plus 1d4 of force.
You can roll if you like, but 13 is enough to take him down.
Okay. And then I move first. Okay. I move forward and I shout to these fat guys. Help your mother or I will execute you here.
Okay, got it. We'll see what they do in their turn.
Here,
Yep.
this is I think I can do, and here. I move double because of the haste, and I'm gonna attack with my second attack this guy who is injured. Which he hits good.
Oh, wow, he has 2 hit points. So roll if you like, but he's going to go down as well.
Okay.
Adi is on
and then and then it was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I move here 6. That's better.
Lady
Come on,
Dorian
we have
says,
to leave.
No, I can't leave. I'm literally burning alive. What the hell are you doing? Help me. And the
No
Were
problem.
Hell Knights There's one. Is that one? No, there's not one. There's none around here, is there?
Those are the closest ones.
Ah, okay. Well, they continue to massacre nobles, and maybe this is your chance to escape. Mason says, let's get the fuck out of here! Takes off 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Takes his dash action to get over there. Kazri.
Do I have to hit the button?
Oh, yeah, hit the button. Yep. Roll me 2d20s.
It was a 19 and a 9.
19. Okay, the next, anybody who attacks you, someone's going to jump themselves, throw themselves in front of you, so that's good. As a 19 and a
9.
9. Make me a strength saving throw. You're restrained like Vander is. The crowd is just pressing too hard against you, so you're mechanically restrained. You can't move.
Okay. Yeah, yeah, it's fine. Just stay where I'm at and chill out. I'll dodge.
Dodge, fair enough. Father Golvin takes off. Lord Signwonder continues after him. The guys are still dallying. And finally, Lord Lady Dormian burns to death. Bone. Actually, you've cleared the main part of it. Unless somebody wants to help. Oh, no. You continue dashing your way forward. The crowd by this point has thinned significantly, and you manage to dash outside the front door of the palace, the main gate, just running. Lord Signmonder is there, and there's still many hellhounds chasing after you guys. But I'm going to mechanically say we get to the edge of the palace grounds with it pretty much thinned out. And we're going to take a brief pause here. I need to sort out some young ladies who seem confused. And we'll be back in 5 minutes. Okay, see you guys in a little bit. Vander, you wanted to do something in the castle? Oh, I guess people are still not quite here.
Here.
Okay. For Vander. Okay, Vander, you said you wanted to do something before you leave the castle. What would you like to do?
Right. So this lady, this noble, said that she had a necklace, right?
Yeah, you want to grab the necklace?
I want to turn invisible first, and then I want to try to grab the necklace.
Okay, yeah, it's a gold chain with many tiny bands of pearl, and it's worth 350 gold pieces.
Nice. Perfect. That's a hefty sum.
Oh, yeah. And her overweight dullards of sons, they just run. Okay, so you make your way to the palace gates. Gonna drop out of initiative order for now. Okay, and at this point, Doug! What are you doing, Doug?
I guess I'm still running toward the castle, trying to see if my allies are okay in this craziness.
Okay, you see a mob of nobles rushing out of there. They're screaming. Some of them are bloodied. Some of them are terrible, and panic is just spreading even more across the city, as you all notice a dome all around the city. That's concerning, but not immediately a problem. And you see your allies rush out of the front gate of the palace. I need everybody apart from Coronation to make me a Constitution saving throw, please. Fine. And bone.
Yes.
So this horrible choking rain comes down. It's almost tar-like in some ways. It's utterly hard. And you think, how are you going to drink this? This is the source of a lot of your water. Once again, a problem for another time. But you all burst out of the gate, bump into Incration more or less. Lord Sign Mondor is with you. And, as promised, he goes to punch Incration.
Hell yeah.
I don't know. This isn't the right roll, but we'll do this one anyway. 15 Incration.
Miss.
Use your goddamn fucking head next time. We're going to do this for the kingdom, for the crown. That is not the way to do it. Here, follow me. I know of a secret path that'll get us out of this madness.
We need to hide somewhere.
Oh, follow me, you dullard. And he kind of takes you down to the side of the palace, opens up like a manhole. He says, get down here, quickly. Everybody, follow me. And his knights follow them down. Some other nobles follow him down as well. Hurry.
Hurry before a lightning strike. It's already tried to hit me once.
Oh, where's Otti? I'm assuming Otti was back in Gorso Manor?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Suits.
Oh, I did not bring him. No, I just booked it out of there when I seen this.
Okay, so you rush down into the manhole, and Lord Sign Mondor heroically holds it up as long as he possibly can, as more people kind of pile in after him, with the warehound knife kind of chasing after them. And as the last person slides through, he kind of pulls down the manhole, kind of shoves a piece of metal through it to lock it into place. And thank you. Did you do the dishwasher? Okay. stand here if you like. It's up to you. Wanna hang out here for a bit?
Snacks.
Snacks in a second. Just gotta make Lord Signmondo talk a little bit more PG-13, as it were. Okay, so he's holding up the manhole, and then he blocks the manhole, and you all dive down into like into the sewer below. Now, as you're, what do? Signmondo continues to run down through God knows where in the sewers. If you guys are following after him, then I need everybody to make me a Constitution saving throw.
I will also brief quickly in Croatian about what happened while we are running.
Sure. I assume Doug knows.
Yeah, I'll just let him know that the sky just kind of changed. I was looking out the window, and this like shimmering field encompassed the whole city. A major kind of nasty storm with this acid-like nasty rain blew in, and lightning strikes all over the city. People in the streets, some dead, some on fire. They're fucked.
Somehow not the worst thing that happened today. The queen, the new queen, made the soldiers become monsters, like wolves, breathing fire, attacking everyone. She's definitely into this plot. She has some powerful magic protecting her.
As you're dashing through the sewers, you're all gagging, as is everybody else. You all avoid manage to get poison, though. Now, we also have this other table called the Random PC. And it's going to be Adai.
What's up?
So as you're going through the sewers, you're overrun by rats. There's so many rats there, and you know that healer's kit you have, Adai?
The what?
The healer's kit. I'm looking at your inventory sheet. The healer's kit.
Yes, I do have one.
Yeah, a rat grabs it and takes off and leaves it behind. You don't have your healer's kit anymore.
Oh no!
Oh damn it! I use the body that I carry to try to make my way through them if possible. But yeah,
Sure.
I use the kit.
It's going to happen to 2 more people. Be different.
They really want my stuff, huh?
Well, let me just make sure that this. Let me roll it a couple more times.
Okay.
Make sure it's not just Adai. Okay, so it's just Adai. Adai, they're picking on you. I'm going to say your rope. Say goodbye to your rope. Let me delete that off your character sheet for you.
Okay. Drop.
And
Okay.
your healer's kit. That's gone. And what else? I'll say a torch. Not the worst thing to leave. Okay, the rats are just swarming all over you, but they really don't like Adai for some reason, and just take pieces off him.
I take this as a compliment.
Okay.
Adai, stop playing with your new friends. Let's go.
By the way, in retrospective, when we left the castle, did we also go through the area which our items were kept?
Yes, you did. You went out the main gate. So grab your items. You have your items back. That is a good point.
Perfect.
You went out the main gate with a little thing there, and yeah, and I know why you're lucky that no one took your items before you, but you grab your items. You have them back.
I'm going to be cheeky, Malcolm. Sorry, but at this point, I guess I'm still invisible. Do I see something else that catches my eye?
I'll say you see a longsword and chainmail armor.
Well, the chainmail is kind of heavy, so I will just try to pocket the longsword instead.
If you try and pocket the longsword, I'm going to have you make a death saving throw, because pocketing a longsword is going for a femoral artery. I know what you mean.
Proficient in the sword soloing, I guess.
Yes, and indeed, Van Der cannot help it. Okay, and so you pop up near Grunker's Chains, which is this bridge here, and he pops up out there. All right, we have allies in the Lucky Leap Tavern. Let's go. As the rain pelts down on you one more time, I'm going to need you. What do I do with my notes? There are my notes. To make me another con saving throw.
I will use my reaction
God.
to get a +4, so it will be a 13.
13. Okay, as the rain pelts down on you, it hurts. It's almost like doing psychic damage to you. You all manage to avoid it except Bone. Bone, just being in this rain that continues to pelt down, you take 1 level of exhaustion.
Ooh.
Oh,
I'm going to roll another random PC. This is Ade again. I'm going to lose it. Kazri, make me a dexterity saving throw.
That was almost a 19. Damn it.
A lightning bolt shoots down from the sky.
Yeah.
And you take...
Kill me. Yep, I'm dead.
Oh, wow.
Dead or down?
Down.
Down.
I will use a 2nd level spell slot to cast Cure Wounds on Cassidy if I see she falls. Well, I guess I'm holding her hand, so I will probably be the first erect to do that.
Sure. So you're taken out by these lightning bolts that continue to shoot her throughout the city. Kazri falls to the ground, smoldering a little bit. But her husband, I feel like obliged to say quote unquote, but I don't need to because you are literally married. So there we go. Okay. And eventually, you make it to maybe. Don't give the DM ideas. That's a good idea. Okay, as you enter the Lucky Leap Tavern, the barkeep keeps on calling you Governor, if you remember.
yes, my buddy. My thieves can't buddy.
Mauricio Tane. Oh, I should have known. I should have bet on seeing you tonight. Come inside the tavern, quick! And you all rush into the tavern. Some people who followed Lord Signmonder out of there as well. And you see Mauricio Tane reach behind the bar and pull a lever, and thump, 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 thump. Various shields come up around the Lucky Leap Tavern. And for the moment, you are safe.
Oof.
Five.
I would just like to point out I was in the right to try to kill that little bitch. Just saying.
I've said that all along.
We knew
I
it.
agree.
I knew it from the first time, but still. Damn it. I throw the body on the table and I scrutinize it. You said they were wearing plate? I understood.
Plate. They're wearing plate armor and a shield, which is typical of the Knights of the Crown. So they just keep the thing that we're on. Apart from that,
Okay.
nothing much of interest. But a full set of plate.
Actually, I want the plate, so I take the plate from him and I will adjust it to me.
Nice.
Lord Signmonder says a curse word under his breath as we have a young lady hiding in the corner of my office. What the hell are we going to do? Something bad is happening. Something really, really bad. You guys fought bravely at the palace there. We lost so many people though. She seemed to be targeting the nobility and the priests. I don't know why.
Maybe she wants full control of the whole kingdom.
Well, she's already the queen. She has that.
No.
I hate to say this, but remember what she said about ponytails? That is true. That is law. So if anybody you know, anybody you love has a ponytail, if they haven't cut it already, let them cut it now. And I assume this is going to be the first of many decrees. Taxes are going to be sky high. Trade is going to be limited. And I am thinking about coin. I mean, Bone, you look terrible just from being in the rain. The very weather's against us. What can we possibly do?
Bone tired.
Me too.
I do wonder though. It seems like everything went to shits after the queen put the crown on. Do you guys think that perhaps the crown is the source of everything bad? That perhaps if we even took the crown away from her, things would get a little bit better, perhaps?
Perhaps.
Well, I mean, she was already coming back from the dead when I downed her 3 times anyway, so maybe it just amplifies her latent abilities.
Perhaps. I did think about just that though. If we wanted to, let's say, if she can't die, she's not the strongest individual, is she? In worst case, we could have her trapped. Neutralize her that way instead of killing her. I'm sure that's a good fate for that kind of person.
We need to find the source of those powers. As I said before, everything boils down to what happened in the Fey realm. We need to get ourselves there. We need to get ourselves into the shenanigans that occur that day. The Fey creatures that survive, like this king of the Fey realm. The other spirits that may still reside there after all this time.
Desmeg, by the way, was the one who was claimed to kidnapped Queen Laurencia. He's the king of the Fae area that he lives in. King of the Faes. Well, I think you're right. Getting to the Fae realm is an excellent idea, but how we might accomplish that, I don't know.
I mean, he and Christian had a really good idea that maybe we can find this. I think it was in Creation, I'm not sure, but otherwise the hack. Maybe such creature will know the way into the fair realm. Might be one way of doing it.
Hags doesn't necessarily walk around proclaiming themselves to be Fae, though. We were lucky to find the first one, but I feel like finding others would prove a challenge.
Yes, it might.
You guys think about this crown. I think the crown, if nothing else, it's a symbol. If we could remove that from her head. I mean, you saw the way it reacted. It grew thorns and spikes. And made her ugly face even uglier as blood streamed down it. I don't know about this green hag. But I know whether it is at all possible or we can get that crown back. And I'm open for suggestions here. I think it's the crown. You think it's the hag. How should we proceed?
No, I think also it's the crown what is bringing trouble. But I think that if we know something about the source of her powers by going to the Fair Realm first, maybe we will have a way of taking her power off. Because if we only try to take the crown, don't you think if we fail, we may not have another chance? So my question is how we get into a tree with many eyes. Or do we want to just take a risk and swing only once against her, try to get the crown? But I'm afraid, did you see this magic wall in which Joy could not join? She has quite amazing powers. If she will reinitiate such a barrier, we will have no chance to even get close to her at the moment.
Some odds are better than no odds. I know one thing about this tree with many eyes. It lays outside the city of Odenbeer. So, unless we can find a way to remove this dome, we're trapped here for the meantime anyway.
Mhm. Well, if no other chance is possible, then count me in.
Right. Reese Hurricanes pipes up and says, alright, governors, duchess, Lord Signmonder and I have been talking prior to this madness breaking out, a way of possibly getting back the crown. And I think you might have a chance, but we have some complications. And here is my plan. Dum 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 dum. Tune in next week to find out what the plan is to get, what plan he suggests. You don't need to go with it, of course. As the, what will become known as the Midnight Curse takes over the kingdom. As you go forward, you will notice that things happen. The worst of these rains, of these lightning, happens at midnight, and it'll be commonly called as the Midnight Curse. And at this point, I guess it's fair to say the campaign, the intro's out of the way, the coronation's out of the way. Now it's up to you guys to save the world. Tune in next time for the further adventures of the, what did you call them? The
Regiciders?
the Regiciders. Okay, guys. We'll see you next week. Take care.
All right.
Next week.
See you,
All right, take
bye-bye.
care.
Bye.
Bye,
See you
guys.
next week.